So I'm still posting on all the socials, but I feel really bad letting that starting soon screen reload. So you can just watch me post on socials in the meantime. I have a new mic. It's white. It's exactly the same, but in white. Thank you so much, Drathian, for this new mic that fits my aesthetic. Let me know how the quality or audio sounds and everything. Um, The brain's gonna be moving a little slower today. I got a pedicure earlier, and I always get a little wine drunk at the nail salon if it's not too early in the day. So we're dealing with that right now. And then I decided to stop by the gas station to pick up another bottle. So I can do that, right? I can do that on stream. We're gonna be sipping on some wine and having a chill chat night. All right, first things first. I see everyone. I want to say hi so badly, but I also want to make sure that everyone has time to come in and join us if they would like. I'm doing this on Twitch and YouTube, but I'm only promoting the Twitch one because I feel like it still works best on Twitch. I really should add the YouTube link though. I'll do that next stream. I updated my bot, so if anyone wants to be so kind as to gift Streamlabs a sub for my channel, that would be so helpful. Oh, a drunk stream? Yeah. I don't know how much I'm allowed to do, so please guide me in terms of TOS and all. Wow! Drathia, thank you so much for gifting that sub to Streamlabs. That helps so much. Oh my god, you've gifted 80 subs to the channel. Wow. Thank you. Amazing. Publish original post. Sorry, I'm like having to like post and think at the same time. Let me Oh shit. I still did it wrong. I swear, I'm good at my job. I'm good at my job. I know what I'm doing. I'm the most okayest streamer. One day I'll get this right. Okay, I think that's everyone except for Reddit. Let me do Reddit real quick. Boop, 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 boop. Anyone get tired of lo-fi? I really like it. It's always a vibe for me. Is that my waifu? It sure is. I'm kind of liking this like vibe that we're getting into, this like schedule that I'm finding. I definitely got to add Sundays. I really like my Sunday stream. I did a fitness stream and I didn't even realize, I really should have promoted that more, that it was my first fitness stream in years, like my first Twitch fitness stream back. Let me catch up and say hi to everyone. Hi Drathian, Willie Trum, hi. Shinken, what's up? Mac, thank you so much for the hydrate. And with that, I will... Wow, that ASMR was actually really good. Could you hear the glub glubs? Ah, that sounded really nice. Linusy, hi, how are you? Tokens, yo, what's up? Hey, check it out. All of my things are working. I spent a long time switching over from Stream Elements to Streamlabs. I do believe Stream Elements is still handling a lot of my stuff, like my alert box and everything. I don't know how to switch that over, but in terms of like a bot for the stream itself, I think Streamlabs is all set up. Looking lovely, thank you. John, thank you so much for the follow. Sam, what's up? Tex-Mex, hi hi. Johnny, what's up? Happy Tuesday. Capital. You got your cup and samples in today? Amazing. KJ, what's up? Look at my cup. He's upside down, but he's a bear. He's so cute. Kirby and Snorlax are attending this time. Jackus. Hi, hi. Oh my god, is Streamlabs talking a little too much? Let me... What kind of wine am I drinking? Sauvignon Blanc. Sauvignon Blanc. Blanc? It's cupcake, not barefoot. I like cupcake. I used to drink a lot of cupcake Moscato. Cup go glub. Don't do too much ASMR, but yeah, it sounded natural. As in I don't or you don't. J-Dub, thanks for the follow. Cider drinker. Like the beer or like non-alcoholic? I love that Angel Raccoon Tex-Mex. Oh, Sam, you also got your order in today? Yay! Big props to the GamerSups team for getting everything out to y'all so quickly. I am supposed to go tour their office sometime. I do need to double check when that can be. I asked if I could make it a YouTube video, but they said there's going to be too much like unreleased merchandise and like kind of secret stuff. So I can't really do that. I'm gonna still try to see if maybe if I promise to show them a copy first and to like censor everything, if I could still do that. Or maybe the first time I visit will just be a chill visit and then I can try to like sneak get some cool behind the scenes videos for y'all. That would be really fun. Oh my god, I love the name Aphrodite. Let's check the multi-chat. By the way, is it working over there? Wagner, how are you? Let's see. Let's see if I don't see the timers working on YouTube. Like I don't see it popping up in the chat there, which was the whole reason for switching over to Streamlabs. I'm kind of upset, but I didn't do all my homework. So I didn't read everything I was supposed to figure out how to do this properly. Guess it's back to the drawing board. Wait, why was that there and then it wasn't? Alex, what's up? How are you? I'm doing really good. Daniel, what's up? Ugh, let me see. Why isn't this? Also, does anyone know if how do I know what I'm allowed to watch on stream? Because like I was watching Alinity's stream earlier and she's watching this really interesting like mystery show kind of thing and she's been watching it for a while now. I think that'd be really fun to like watch something with y'all, but how do I know what I'm allowed to watch versus what I'm not? How do I make this work on YouTube? Amazon Prime stuff is allowed because they own Twitch. Oh, so anything on Amazon Prime I can watch with y'all? Then we could do more like longer chill streams, like watch streams and stuff. Chowny, hi. I'm doing really good. How are you? But people need Prime accounts to watch? How does that work? I mean, that makes sense, but like, is my Twitch automatically linked to my Prime and that's how I was able to watch your stream, or like what? Thank you. How do I make Streamlabs Cloud Bot? Let's Google it. Okay, there's YouTube videos, but I don't want to watch that right now. Or do I? She did have like it was on her screen, like it was mostly what we were watching and then like a small thing of her. So she was streaming what she was watching for others to watch with her. Okay, yeah. First off, let me change these timers. They're going off way too often. The other bot had way less. Let's do 15. Re-rack your points. Do they expire? Or did you just blow them all on a gun show already before? Okay, that should be good for the timers to stop spamming freaking chat right now. Everything is iffy. You don't know who's going to be overprotective of their material. A good example of that was when MGM was copyright claiming everything that had RoboCop, even stills. Really? Linus D, thank you so much for the sub. Wow. Okay, that is part of the song. That like ticking is driving me crazy. I hope it updates soon. Gonzo, thanks so much for the follow. What am I trying to do? I was trying to see where the instructions for making this work. Jathian, thank you so much for gifting those subs. Wow. Wait, how many is that? Holy crap. I wish I had the same username I use on OF. Oh, hey, what's up? Yeah, sometimes I recognize like OF names, Instagram names. Sometimes like my Twitch watchers from like way back when, I remember all of y'all and everything. Wow, wow, wow. Love that I'm seeing a lot of familiar names from my OF streams. Really, do you? Is it a lot? I know there's at least, off the top of my head, I can count two. No, honestly, like the support is real and I appreciate it so much. Like regardless of what I'm doing, y'all like always show up for me and I love it. B Scorpio, what's up? I am trying to figure out how to do okay. Multi-stream. YouTube is linked. I already have that. Still surprised after I said the first syllabus of my user when I saw you. You finished it and remembered that interaction. Duh! How could I not remember? You're like a huge supporter. I have pretty bad memory, but not that bad. My memory lacks in things like faces. I don't remember faces very well. And I really don't remember names, but maybe that's because it's faces. I remember stories, I remember usernames, I remember things like that. So if you see me or you meet me in person and you want me to remember you, probably the easiest way would be to say, it's, for example, it's MishaMai on Instagram or it's MishaMai on Twitter or whatever you like frequent the most. That's going to be the easiest thing for me to be like, oh yeah, especially if you interact a lot, I will usually at least somewhat remember. I have heard, but I haven't played the Yakuza series. I am going to KimochiCon. That's the only con I have on the officially like confirmed, full confirmed bracket right now. So, KimochiCon in Dallas. What month is that? Who knows? And for anyone confused, I am looking at comments from Twitch and YouTube, which now I'm wondering why that doesn't show up on here. Okay, let's look at our chat box. How can I show a chat box from both? Guys, there's so much that goes into this multi-streaming that I just don't know how to do. It's me, Meme Lord. Yes, I will absolutely remember you as Meme Lord, Tex-Mex. More like Raccoon Lord. You want us to collab more? We're actually finally booked our first trip together for the year. Actually, it'll be my first trip for the year in general. We're going to be, me and Neptune and a few other girls are going to be in LA in February, just a couple more weeks, doing a huge collab body paint project. And it's going to be really, really fun. And we're going to make some great, really good, but still cursed content. But definitely have a lot of plans to do things for that. And then, I mean, you know, Neptune's my girl. I have to go visit her as much as I can, or like take trips with her as much as I can, because I always miss her lots. Come back to New York. So hopefully we can get that spot again for New York Comic Con. That was with Erica Fett. She was able to get a spot for herself as well as her podcast. What is it again? I'm forgetting it right now. It's about like Bigfoot and like you know, all those like creatures that don't exist but like have lore of existing a lot. MILF of the Hill? No, that's not what we were going to do. Cryptids, Camp Cryptid. That's the name of her podcast. So she was able to get a slot for Camp Cryptid and for herself as a model. And then she was kind enough to share her space with me and Neptune. And it was a little cramped, but we were just happy to be there. And so glad so many of y'all came out. So that's hopefully the plan, unless I can find a way to go to Anime NYC, because I heard that they moved their dates, so it's not like within, because this last year it was like within the week of NYCC. And I did also hear that Anime NYC is going to expand to use the entire Javits Center now instead of just like a section of it, which would be amazing. Let me actually see, when is Anime NYC going to be? 2024. August. Okay, and when's New York Comic Con? 2024. October. See, that's way, way better. August, September, October. It's only like 2, right? January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October. Yeah, it's only like 2 months apart, but that's still way more feasible than a week apart. Do you ever go to Anime NYC? Mothman stole my catalytic converter outside of Dollar General in North Carolina, so I take it you fully believe in Mothman. That's another thing I still need to do. One of my friends was Mothman, um, Envy, oh envious, and she and I decided that we have to make her be Mothra, and I'll do my Godzilla girl again. Let me see here. I still don't understand. And what sucks about YouTube streaming is I can't test in there like I can for Twitch. Like when I'm off stream, I can't just like find the comment box and throw it in there and see if my cloud bot will respond like it does when I'm off stream on Twitch. Because when I'm on Twitch or when I'm trying to fix commands for Twitch, I'll just jump on Twitch and like see if it works. Gojira. Boobzilla. Quadzilla. Asen. Am I going to Asen? So that's another one I went to because of Neptune. All right, we're starting a million tabs again this stream for me to clean up later. That's going to be in May. The reason why we went last year was to see Keri Pamu Pamu, and she was so cute. We got to do the meet and greet. We missed the concert, but maybe if they have another really good guest this year. That Asen is one that I just went to as a as an attendee. Like I didn't have a booth or anything like that. 30 tabs. I wish it was only 30. We're starting at 30, but it's gonna be way more than that. But I don't know. I'm trying to cut down on this travel that I don't get booths because when I can't sell my merch and stuff like that, it makes it a lot harder for me to recoup the cost of travel. And as we all know, travel's expensive. Pedicole, thanks for being here all the way from Argentina. Wow. My phone has over 100 tabs open. Not to make this a contest, but let's see. I have 183 tabs open on my regular browser. Don't ask me why, but I have... Okay, this is excessive. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36. 36 tabs open in my private browser. And to be fair, most of that is just because I forget I'm still in my private browser when I don't need to be in there anymore. Yeah, my tabs are my brain. At least, like, all the apps I have open don't show as tabs. I think I collapsed them all recently, but how many apps do I have open? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61. I have 61 tabs of apps open. Comic, thank you for the follow. What kind of degen am I looking up? You know, normal degen things. monster stuff. Mm, group activities. Mm, milfy things. Uh, mm, normal stuff, yeah? Private browser. You can't judge what's in the private browser. That's the whole point of the private browser, y'all. Jesus. If you had the memory, might as well use it. That's one way to look at it. That's why I don't remember faces. I remember these kinds of things instead. My laptop, 3 tabs, my phone, 8 tabs. Wow, Capital. I aspire to be that level of minimalist. And that's why I can't have 2 phones either. Like, I do have a second phone that I really like to use for like taking other kinds of pictures and stuff like that. Because it's got a better camera. All iPhone cameras are pretty not bueno. Thanks for the follow, Bacon Lord. How to hold hands, Misha's browser history. Sweaty hand holding is the most lewd. General, you walked into an interesting time. Welcome. And of my 8 tabs on my phone, 3 are of an adult nature. As they should be. Balance in all things. 2? Damn, y'all are just showing off. 9 to 10. Well, okay, so this is how I take notes. Like, when I see something that I want or like, and then I'll look it up, and then I'll open a new tab because I have to look something else up. And then I forget that that's the thing I wanted until every few months I'll remember to go through all my tabs and be like, why did I look this up? And sometimes I would have already gotten the thing. I would have looked it up like 5 times, and so like 5 to 10 tabs are actually the same thing. Or I don't want it anymore. Or I still want it. And then sometimes that tab will just stay there again. It'll go back into like the tab graveyard, and I'll stay wanting it until forever, because sometimes ordering things is kind of a hassle too. It's the brain. It doesn't always work the besties. iPhone is just paying for the name. Okay, the reason why I like iPhone is because I do believe it's optimized for all the apps. Like, all the apps are optimized towards iPhone. You definitely hear of like apps not being as smooth on other phones. And like, unfortunately, most people have iPhones, so like it just works better. There's nothing worse than having like a group chat and then one person not having an iPhone and us all having to be like, what the fuck is this green text? 20 YouTube tabs on laptop. 20? I haven't seen the balloon guy. An add-on that highlights duplicate tabs. That sounds really useful. The tab graveyard is where my Gumplicate wishlist lives. That's the kind of thing I'm talking about. Things like that I just kind of look up. Oh, I love My Strange Addiction. Is that on Amazon? Can we watch that together? How does that work, guys? I mean, iPhones, you also pay for not having Google track your every movement and thought. But then does Apple not track? Slow-mo, guys? On my laptop, I can't say. I don't have nearly as many tabs open on there, but there's definitely at least 4 at all times. I'm really on my phone a lot more. It's not my fault that Android got left in the dust by all the hype somehow. Tell their marketing team to be better. I love watching those TikToks where where it's an Android user or Google user or something trying to convince an Apple user not or to give up their Apple phone, and everyone on Apple being like, "Well, it's got this many megapixels," and they're like, "We have 10 times that. We've had 10 times that for years." They're like, "Well, it's made out of this metal." We have way better metal. It's been such good metal. It doesn't bend with your butt. It's like, yeah, well, it's got this much memory. It's like, we have so much more memory. All the memories, all the jibbies. And it's just, okay, now have we established that this is better than iPhone? They're like, yes. So will you get rid of your iPhone? No. And that's just how it is. It's like you can't revert back from the iPhone cult. I don't know what to tell y'all. It's mostly because of like the hive mind thing, I feel like all the apps being really good on it, all the people that have it, it makes it easier to interact with them. It just is. It's just facts. I don't know what to tell you. Smooth apps versus having a shitty charger and no other tech can use. I heard that they were gonna become USB-C. Is that a lie? Have they not done it yet? It truly has terrible battery life and really bad overheating. Like my phone overheats like crazy. Yeah, and it does absolutely self-destruct at some point. Sorry, Jen. No, we can't do links in the chat. I get really scared of bad things being posted. I don't want people clicking on bad things. Oh my god, me and Chris. Sly, thanks for the follow. Me and Chris one summer when she came to visit, Terrible Hime or Kelly Cosplay, we watched Hoarders literally all day, every day. And so this is how it would go. This is back when I still worked in IT, and both of us have like work from home capabilities. So we would just wake up, we would do our morning stuff, we'd set up our computers, we'd just be plugging away, and then she would make me lunch, and then we would get back to work and plug away, and then we would go to, or she would make dinner, and then we'd go work out. And all day that we were working, we'd be watching Hoarders, and we got through like all of them, and it was so good. Thanks for the follow, Jude. And it was the best time. I actually want to go do that again really, really badly. I visited her last, so maybe after I move, she can come visit again, or she's getting some renovations done. Let me plug her thingy thing. SO. I think she's more so on YouTube now. So I did update my Streamlabs to like shout out YouTube and Twitch, because a lot of my friends I've seen kind of going either between the two or doing both. But no, it was a really, really good time. We watched just Hoarders all day, every day. Van, thank you so much for the follow, or for the sub. Wow, wow, wow. It was an amazing time. We had a lot of fun. I mean, we still do, but we don't get to see each other very much because she lives in the DMV area and I'm in Texas. Aw, Neko, hi. How are you? I prefer summer personally. I don't do well in the cold. Everyone gets all sad. Hail happens. In the summer you get long days and beach time. I can't wait for beach time, but I will say I very much so have a snow trip on the mind. I've only played with snow like a handful of times. The only time I intentionally did it because of it wasn't like the great Austin snowpocalypse um, was when I was a child. And so I really want to go and learn how to do snowboarding or skiing. I might try a little bit of both, but I want to do snowboarding. And I think I have some friends that are planning to do a trip together next month in February. So hopefully, I might start shopping. I already have a few tabs open. B4, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. Um, I have a bunch of, what's it called? What was I getting? Tabs open already because I've been seeing all the girlies wearing the cute moon boots, the snow boots, and I want some so bad. I want a really cute snow bunny outfit. And part of me is like, I don't understand how people pack for winter trips because like my luggage will be so full with all the layers and outfits that I want to do. Well, what just happened? Benjamin, thank you so much for gifting those tier 1 subs to 5 people. Wow, wow, wow. Thank you, thank you. I do like the fashion that comes with winter. But yeah, I'm curious to find out if I like snowboarding. I definitely want to do some classic, okay? Classic, possibly corny. Platinero, thanks for the follow. Hot tub in the snow content. That sounds really fun. I like a lot of hot tub things. Bikini season. That's when you can make winter bikini season, is with hot tubs. Oh, you missed the terrible Hime or the hangry Himes. She and I are both trying to do more on YouTube these days. So that's something. I definitely want to, since I'm back on stream and everything like that, next time if I do go visit her, I definitely want to jump on stream and her jump on mine too. She has a really good setup and a really good home gym. She's done with Twitch. Shinken, can you tell me why? She told me that, but I didn't fully get to ask her why, and I'm curious. Copy this into YouTube and you'll find it. Oh, I bet I will. Yeah. What are the limits? I feel like I see people watching things on Twitch all the time. Can I not just watch YouTube on here? Like, can it be within like a certain time thing? Like, I will definitely play that on stream right now if we could all watch it together. I see that all the time, but does it just get like muted in the VOD? Hail does happen in the summer too, you're right. Oh, you're in Vegas, Chowny? I'm trying to get into a con in Vegas right now. I hope I can make it. I love Vegas. I love the dry heat. It's so much better than like humid heat, although it sneaks up on me because I literally always get a nosebleed there every time. And it's so embarrassing and it sneaks up on me. And everyone has to go and make the drug jokes. I don't do that, guys, but nothing against it. Just saying, it's not me. Live in Miami? I haven't visited Miami yet. I want to. Wintertime hot tub? Isn't that such a vibe? Twitch being a bitch and kind of focused on other things? What do you mean? Like, what are they focused on? Like, more of that meta stuff? Like, also, should I do one of those? Like, the implied topless streams? I totally would. Dry heat is fun till it's no wind and 115 out. You say that, but you really don't feel it. I swear to God, maybe it's because I'm used to like humid heat. I don't feel the intense heat at all. Or maybe no one does and it just sneaks up on you until you pass out, and that's why you're supposed to just hydrate all the time. enjoy the cool weather before it becomes unbearably hot in Houston again. I heard y'all had a hailstorm. There was a really bad storm in Austin last night. The power went out, and then like everything came back on, and it was like really creepy. Like the Christmas tree turned on, and I was like, "Wait, you're still here?" Because I fell asleep on the couch. They're not allowed on Twitch anymore. Aw, boo. I got a bachelor party in Vegas or Miami this year. I'm not ready for that heat. Sir, thanks for the follow. Tex-Mex, are you sure you're just not ready for that social interaction? I cannot imagine you being in like Vegas or Miami with your like, I don't know, the whole crowd situation. I bet you'd be good with friends if you sticked with your friends and if they were good friends. Does that make you like nervous? Sounds like fun though. The rules changed for it last week. How are we supposed to keep up with that, guys? This is why I have to ask y'all. Y'all are like the pros in all this. That's so sad. Hi, Knives. How are you? Mikey, it's so good to see you too. I'm doing really good. Would have done the meta Twitch thing perfectly. It's just keeping up with it. Like, sometimes it's allowed, and then sometimes it's not allowed, and then it's allowed again, but you have to tag it with these things. And then if you don't tag it with those things, then you get in trouble, but technically it's allowed. It all just seems so complicated. It was one fitness and health streamer not getting partnered despite meeting the requirements and other stuff. Yeah. Wait. Yeah. Twitch is really weird about their partner thing. And honestly, like, is it even worth it? Because then you have to, like, do they still have that exclusivity clause where you can only stream on Twitch? And it's like, what, you go from getting 50% to 60%, and you get, what, invited to TwitchCon? I just feel like their thing is kind of dated by now. Toothpick, hi, how are you? Nico Fiore. Let's see. Thanks for the follow, Imagine. What's been up lately? I'm back to Twitch streaming. I'm co-streaming on YouTube as well, but my bot doesn't seem to be doing very nice things for me and letting the chat over there work. That sucks. But, you know, slowly, surely figuring things out. I've got some good collabs coming up with some of our favorite girlies. I've got... what else do I have? I've still been keeping up on Instagram, all my spicy sites, exclamation point socials to get all of that. I am now a partnered gamer sup girly. Sorry guys. Hiccups. Which means if you use code Misha, then you can get 10% off. Like right there. We'll toss that up for a bit. Usually I only like to have that up while I'm drinking gamer subs and stuff like that. But right now I'm drinking wine because we're having a little wine down. Wine down Tuesday, is that a thing? But I have a whole bunch. Agent G, thanks for the sub. I'm still figuring out. Freckled, thanks for the follow. I'm still trying to figure out my stream schedule. I'm definitely Tuesdays and Thursdays from 8 to 10 when I'm not traveling. We will figure things out as I travel. I do have a laptop that's capable of streaming, but things get really hectic for me on travel, and then time zones and all that get really crazy. So not making too many promises on that. But those are all things. I don't know. What else? Everyone else want to chime in on what's new? Toothpick, I have done a workout stream. I did it on Sunday, and I think Sundays will definitely become like a regular thing. Um, I will bring that into my schedule as well, I think. Wait, let me catch up. We're actually talking about some pretty good things. Oh yeah, that big city spending Tex-Mex. Are you ready for that? Booty mirror. I feel like I was one of the pioneers of the booty mirror. We can totally bring a mirror in here, like right now. I saw some of the craziest stuff on Twitch. Someone was just like pillow writing. I feel like for hours. I don't know. And she was in leggings, and I was like, is this part of the meta now? Can we do this? I don't know. For me, though, that doesn't feel very. The way I see Twitch is more of like community and like this. Like I really love how we're chatting. I love how we're like interacting, and it's more of an interactive experience rather than watch me do this thing, which sometimes it is, especially for like my fitness streams and stuff like that. It's more of like little breaks though, and not just like watch me do this thing the entire time. But that's just how I feel about it. There are other sites for that kind of streaming. Very true. Very, very true. Weird as Twitch is sponsored by Fansly half the time, so you think this stuff would be allowed. Personally, I love Fansly. I love Fansly so much. I wish that they could become a household name. I wish they could go viral the way OnlyFans did. Am I allowed to say that? Anyway, I wish that because Fansly was honestly the most perfect mix of something like Patreon, OnlyFans, and I don't know, like every other social media really put into like an interactive community. Um because you could decide if it was free. The problem with OnlyFans is if it's a free OnlyFans, it actually functions very differently from a paid one. So on my page, am I allowed to talk about this? Someone tell me. Wait. I'm reading comments. Someone comment if if I'm allowed to talk about this. But anyway, on my OnlyFans, because it's a paid page, I cannot just put things on the feed for people to purchase later. That's why I have to do things like tip this post this amount to see this extra content that I'm selling. But on a free page, they can just put on their wall, unlock for this amount. And it's just kind of like, why don't I also have that capability? Why is it different between a free page and a paid page? Because, like, honestly, half of the income that I see and a lot of other girls see is through PPVs, is like additional sales through messages and things like that. Like, yes, I do post every day on my actual feed. So when you subscribe, you get a bunch of content. Like, you get, let's look it up right now. I'm not going to show you, but I know that's not allowed. I know that much. So right now, if you subscribe, you will get over 1,800 photos, 226 videos, and I know this isn't what's posted, but I have live streamed on there 39 times. Some, like, I think 2 of those live streams are actually available. But usually I like, if you didn't catch it, or if you want to remember it, you can grab it for this extra amount. But honestly, like, most of the money gets, or like more than double sometimes of the money gets made on the extra unlocks that you can get. I try not to, or sometimes before I used to do them like almost every day or like every other day, like cheap ones, you know, like I'm not trying to do anything crazy to y'all or anything, but usually a lot of cheap ones. But now I've kind of moved more towards doing them a lot less often and a lot more like quality. So longer videos or ones that are like very much so requested. And then every once in a while, I'll toss in like a re-release for a discounted price. If you never saw that I did this video, here it is for like 69% off, because That's cute, right? I don't know. I think that's really cute. Good night, Jackus. But yeah, I don't know. That's kind of just my like Fansly, OnlyFans, whatever rants. Because on Fansly, you don't need to do all that. It is all just on the page. It's supposed to be a Wine Wednesday, but I don't stream on Wednesday, so now it's Wine Tuesday because I got my toes done and I usually get wine drunk at the nail salon. My workout schedule is actually pretty lax right now, Toothpick. I do like once a week with my trainer, probably once a week on my own, and now I'm trying to make one of the other times a week on stream. I do cardio at home as much as I can. I have a Stairmaster. And today I did yoga. That was kind of like my active rest. It's actually very active. It was a lot. I had to tap out a couple times and just kind of like take a child's pose break. Yes, dude. Pillow writing on Twitch. Like front page, like 6,000 current viewers kind of thing. Yeah, I really enjoy the one-on-one experience too. Like I like being able to really chat with y'all. I honestly I would love to have a bunch of viewers and to become popular and everything all this, but I also don't want that sometimes because like I see what those streams look like and you can't really interact the same way. It's not interacting through chat. It becomes interacting in different forms, which I feel like the evolution could be really fun, but it's just different, you know? Like it's different from this. I really love, like I've never gotten past, I don't think I've gone over 120 viewers, honestly. And I don't know what it would look like too far past that. Is that my limiting belief? Is it a limiting belief to think that I can't handle a big stream? And maybe that's why I don't want to become a popular streamer? But we don't like limiting beliefs because we want to manifest what's there for us. I think I could be a really great streamer. That's why I came back to streaming. I don't know. Pillow writing. The only pillow writing we do is the bombing on Snorlax. Twitch label streams as adults only. I didn't realize that would qualify as a double dive with Kirby under Snorlax. Aw, Neko, thank you. No stream Wednesday since tomorrow is my B-day. Oh, happy early birthday, Capital! What are you gonna do for your birthday? Kinda have to choose the cake you want to eat. Yeah. Either you have everyone gushing after you with hundreds of people, or you have ride or die community people. I love ride or die community people. Like, I love the fact that I disappeared for like almost 2 years and y'all are all still here and loving and like rooting for me constantly, you know? See, now why is my multi-stream chat not showing my YouTube chat? Because I'm watching my YouTube chat on the side over here. And I'm not paying attention to it as much, but I'm watching. Okay, hold on. Let me back this up. YouTube, I'm speaking to you. Daniel, you loved my Godzilla Girl cosplay? Thank you. I kind of based it not on Godzilla himself, the king himself, but on Kaiju Girl, which is this manga I have that I really love. Wait, when did that happen? Oh, that happened a bit ago. Okay. I'm even catching up on Twitch too. Damn. All right. Yes, I want to do a sexy snow bunny outfit so much. Wait, Daniel, what do you mean Amaranth ripped me off? you, Daniel. What if I'm a ride or die? Hotep, if you're a ride or die, thank you. Like, that's what I'm here for. I honestly I feel like that's what streams are meant to be. Even though they're more casual and stuff, I almost feel like that's what they're for. It's to like casually hang out with y'all. Especially like I know how expensive travel is. I know y'all all can't travel to come see me at cons and stuff, but if you can, come to Kimochi Con in Dallas. Shameless plug. That is literally it was my best convention of last year. Both in the number of people that showed up for me and the number of like merch sales I got and just the freedom of it because it's an 18 and up convention. So catching up on chat still. Now I'm back to Twitch chat because multi-stream chat's not working and I'm so angry at it. And I have a lot of things to fix on here and I'm glad y'all are being really patient with me. I'm doing my best. Wait, why did I go so far back? I don't think I chose this. Oh, it's because I was in the multi-stream chat. I understand. You can always manifest more things later. That's true. Drathia, thank you so much for gifting those tier 1 subs. The more people who tune in, the harder it is to interact with them. That's how I feel. Like, I love having a lot of viewers and a lot of chatters because it keeps it going, right? But having that sweet spot of like a lot of viewers and a few chatters is really nice. I get scared of when the chat is just like moving nonstop, you know? And you literally cannot, unless you turn it to what, sub only? Interacting with chat, interacting with $10 donos. Exactly. Slow mode follower only, sub only. That's true. I think follower only makes a lot of sense. But not at my level, not really something I'm seeking. Oh, thank you so much for boosting my streams, signal boosting my streams, Benjamin. Honestly, that all helps so much. People never like self-promoting, but they love hearing what other people recommend, you know? '18 and up cons are honestly some of my absolute favorite. They're kind of the ones I really want to concentrate more on, if I'm being totally honest, just because I can sell all my merch, like all my prints. Of course, my 18 and up prints, not safe for work ones, are going to be like the most popular. I get to offer like a lot more in terms of like photo ops and interaction. It just kind of caters more to my general audience. And I know a lot of people get really shy, but honestly, those are some of the most accepting and amazing spaces. I love them. And I feel safe there because 18 and up anime conventions specifically, I feel like are made to respect the creator, right? I was talking to some girls about wanting to go to like Exotica, New Jersey and stuff like that. And as much as that would be such an amazing opportunity, there's a culture difference there in which I think for like porn specific girlies, there's more of a disconnect between their audience and certain boundary levels and comfort levels. It's going to be a lot more touching without asking or just touching in general that I'm personally not comfortable with. There's going to be just a lot less of the, you know, I really love how at anime cons it became like cosplay is not consent because it's a shame it has to be stated, but it's true. And that kind of thing doesn't seem to be in the community of porn conventions per se. And that's coming from someone who's never attended. So I could be speaking on something I have no idea about. Please correct me if I'm wrong, but it does seem like that's kind of more of the vibe and a lot of what my friends have heard from their friends. Welcome back, Bargo. Brr. Otakon is one that I know. Thanks for the follow, Soothpick. Otakon is one that I know Neptune has gone to a couple times. She's a con going queen. I don't know how she does all that travel. She travels like her and Bishojo Mom travel like madmen. Part of me wants to do it, and the other part of me knows that that's not for me. So it's trouble like figuring out the FOMO of like, I would love to go there and like, but it's hard when I don't have a booth because then I can't really tell y'all like, meet me here kind of thing. Or like have a meet and greet pop up. But thankfully, my girlies know that I am down for a lot of travel, especially if it's with them, especially if it's for work, like especially if it's for boothing and things like that. So I do feel like they give me a heads up or they reach out to me, which is always really nice to have. And it makes it harder to say no to opportunities when you know you're going to have fun with your friends and get to see all your fans. And it's just packing. I think planning new cosplays, because I usually like to debut at least one new one, and packing and trying to make sure I don't forget anything is the most stressful thing about that. Yeah, the people are really chill. Oh, Pale Oracle, thank you so much for thanking Drathian for that gift sub. Love to see it. Yeah. It would be like going with security. And people wonder why doesn't so and so go to Exotica slash AVN, etc. Okay, see, and that's the thing too. I feel like the kind of content I do, I don't know if that qualifies as mainstream porn because I don't do BG, you know, like I don't do that. So I feel like that's a lot of what mainstream, and I'd never want to step on, you know, my girls out there who do that. Like they deserve their own platform. They're doing a different service, you know? Here's more thanks for the follow, BX. Here's more wine pouring ASMR. It wasn't as glub glub that time. I feel like that time it was more everyone take a bathroom break. I am working on a couple new costumes right now, Daniel. I'm working on one for group, um, the group body paint project that I mentioned before, and that one's going to be. I'll give you some hints. Video game, still popular to this day, but not as popular. Very recognizable characters, or at least top 5 main characters are very recognizable. Otakon is packed, like more than Katsucon. I loved Katsu. Honestly, that's the thing. If you're in the DMV area, it gets so much easier to hit up all these cons. I'm in the Texas area, and I don't even hit all the cons in Texas, honestly. First of all, too many of them happen in summer when it's dreadfully hot. It's awful, awful. And like, Kai, thank you for gifting that tier 1 sub. Shinken, if you're here, say thank you. Um, it's it makes me jealous of being able to be in the DMV area, but also it's a very easy flight for me to make, which is why I like being central and why I'm telling Neptune if she would like to move. Central is the move. I want to go to more cons sometimes, but I had to be very specific about them because going to the ones that are too packed, y'all are never gonna find me. Let's be honest. Come on. Misha out here boothless. Please. Please, may I have a booth? It's super vague. It is not Bayonetta. Older than that, I think. I don't know how old Bayonetta is, but I don't think it's this old. Yes, my She-Hulk body paint was super popular. Oh, but back to costumes I'm working on. I think I'm trying to get a hentai costume commissioned. Part of me feels like I might actually have to make it myself because of, and this is going to be debuted at KimochiCon. Part of me thinks I'm going to have to make it myself because of how specific the fitting has to be. And the person I usually get commissions from is in Florida, so I have to like mail her or like text her my measurements. I would possibly do like a body form tape, like a body tape form mail thing to her, but the thing about the costume I really want to do is it has to be literally taped on, like a double-sided carpet taped on or some shit. Like it has to be attached. No other way. There are no straps. It is just purely on. It honestly would be a decent body paint one, but I feel like I could make it look really good as like pieces. Ugh. Okay, so I've been to both MagFest and Katsucon. I adored MagFest. I went to the MagFest right after it reopened. And since it was freshly reopened, it was dead. I got to play all the games. It wasn't crazy packed or anything. Agent, Laura Croft is not correct. There are not enough characters there. We are doing, there are going to be at least 4 of us doing very recognizable characters, or at least 2 of them are very recognizable. So if that helps your guessing process, Laura Croft, I feel like, is the only recognizable character in there. Shinomi, hi hi. Magfest was super fun. Katsu was really fun just to get to see all of my favorite cosplayers. It's definitely a show off con. I've been 2 or 3 times now. I really enjoyed it. Magfest, I enjoyed a little bit more in a different way. It's a different vibe, which is fun because it's in the same place. But I haven't been to Oda. I feel like it might be a timing thing too. I might have to look up when that usually is. Rogue. Hi, I'm doing really good. Rogue says, you kind of look like one of my old hot teachers. Thank you, I think. KG, you met me in person? Where? When was this? Did I leave a good impression? I'm assuming so since you're here and you're sending heart eye emojis and not like bashing me. If I had a teacher that looked like Misha, I'd have paid attention a lot more. Tell me, what did they teach, by the way? Not a Street Fighter one. Not Beautiful Joe. That's not... Okay, let me say... Popular in America as well as Japan. Not Mortal Kombat. Not Final Fantasy. Not Dead or Alive. Thanks for the follow, Curly. I don't even know if I would say yes if you got it right, but I would just stop saying no. Man, I want to give another tip, but it would be such a big tip. I'm talking mainstream popular in the US. And we're talking old, like back in the days. Okay, well, because it's chat and it's such a small family here, or friend group, let's say, think furry. So not Tekken and not Metal Gear. It is a game character. But I guess, did they technically also have an anime? Would you call that anime or cartoon? Okay, Turtle, I'm trying to get them to guess what body paint group cosplay I'm gonna be doing in LA with a bunch of my friends in February. Sailor Moon, I did do. I did Sailor Pluto, while Neptune Explains It All was Sailor Neptune. Not a Teletubby. Was that in Japan? Y'all are like Thundercat. Was that in Japan as well? Star Fox is a good guess. That is a very good guess, but not correct. I met you at Come and Take It before emo night. You commented on my kind of fit, kind of fat shirt. I remember you. I do remember you. I love seeing kind of fit, kind of fat in the wild. I was one of their first affiliates. I was one of their only affiliates for a little while. But then life happened and I had to step back from that position for a bit because like they had posting requirements, which is fair. And I couldn't give them that. But I adore kind of fit, kind of fat so much. I see them, I love seeing them at EDM shows. I see them at fucking rock shows. Amazing. Wait, how did you find me, KG? That's amazing. Crash Bandicoot. Another good guess, but no. Y'all are going so far. I could give you another hint and it would like literally end all of this, but that wouldn't be a very good hint now, would it? This is fun. I told you I remembered you when you posted the video of you crushing the watermelon. Oh yeah! That's right, that's right. I didn't realize that was also you from back then. Ha! That's right. You did tell me that then. That's hilarious. You were like, yeah, I know. I was like, oh, okay. Well, guys, when I see kind of fit, kind of fat in the wild, what I do is like, or if I see them, if I see low-key geeks, if I see schwa, which I don't see as often in the wild, but between kind of fit, kind of fat and low-key geeks, I will literally always go up. This is how you bait a Misha. Learning how to bait a Misha at a public event. If you want me to find you instead of you find me, the best way to do this is to wear a brand that I rep for. At this point, we can also toss gamer subs into that, but I haven't been repping for them nearly as long as I have for kind of fit, kind of fat and low-key geeks. The best way to get me is to wear one of those. I will literally walk up to you and I will be like, this is what I say every time I think. Hey, I didn't want to bother you or anything. I just want to say I really love your shirt. I love the company. And usually someone else will say, oh yeah, me too. Like, they're really great. I'm like, yeah, I've actually repped for them a little bit. And like, thanks for supporting them. They're like a small company and that means a lot. And I feel like now that I'm thinking about what I say, I'm like, do I say that as if I'm the owner? Because I don't mean to. I just genuinely love people supporting the brands that I love and the small companies that I really want to see grow into big ones. And I have seen some of those grow so exponentially. I'm so proud of them and I love them so much. Comic, thanks for the follow. Um, but yeah. And so KG was someone that when I said, I rep for them sometimes and like thanks for like supporting them. He was like, yeah, I know, I saw your watermelon video that they posted once and I was like cuz it's one thing for me to acknowledge it's one small thing for me to acknowledge in real life in person, right? My friend's company and being proud of them and what they do and how they do it. The whole other thing for me to realize I'm recognized in some way, shape, or form, and that I exist offline. I like to have that differentiation that I don't exist offline until I do, and then when I do, I low-key like cringe when my online gets mentioned because I don't know how to handle that. Thanks for the follow, West and Ronan. Oh my goodness. Okay, wait. Thinking about Digimon and Pokemon characters. Okay, so I will tell you, it's not anyone from Pokemon or Digimon, but you're closer to the right. I wouldn't say closer to the right timing, but we are going around that time, maybe older. Chris the bed for a day. What console was their game on? I would say like all of them. Is that? Hold on, let me Google. A very old one. Okay, hold on. Console. Console timeline. Let's go with that. Images. Let's go from here. Okay, not the oldest, but within the first 5 generations of console is what the game was on. Yeah, KG, I did not realize. That's hilarious. Am I an H3 fan? Who is H3? That answers your question, but now you must answer mine. Cookie! Hi, hi! Love to see them leveling up. Always. Oh my god. KFKF has gotten so big since back in the day. I think back when I first started following, they had 20 to 40K followers on Instagram. Maybe. And this is the thing, if you want to become like a sponsored person, right? The thing to do is actually give a shit about the company. So the reason why they decided to partner with me was I had already been ordering from them, tagging them in my Instagram stories, like sharing their posts, things like that. Like I really loved the brand. To me, I work out to eat and then to also look the way I want while eating the way I want. So kind of fit, kind of fat was literally right up my alley. It just so happens a bunch of the team is also Filipino, so we kind of vibe on that level too. Like when I go visit, we'll go out to eat, and when they release they released this limited edition. I wish I got one. I'm so mad I missed out on this release. They released this artisan limited edition kind of fit, kind of fat tabo. And tabo is the Filipino word for, it's a special kind of, in English it doesn't sound right. Okay, this is why I'm struggling. It's a special kind of pail. It's like a ladle, but not. It's like a soup pan, a saucier pan, but not. Anyway, you use it to wash yourself because you don't have showers in the Philippines back then, back when a lot of us grew up, or like when we, even now, when I went to go visit, the last time I went to go visit, I was like what, 20, almost 20 years ago. And everyone has a nanny, okay, but we don't have not all of us have showers. We have nannies to help with the families, hired help, whatever you want to call it. They heat up the water, or they get the water from the faucet. They heat up the pan of water on the stove, and then they bring that pan to the bathroom, which is a complete wet room, right? So it has a drain in the middle of the floor, and it's all tile, and it's like a giant shower room. And you use your tabo to like shower yourself. Yeah? Everyone does this, yeah? But you also use the tabo back before bidets existed. You would, get get water from the big pail or the bucket, and then you would wash yourself after you were done using the facilities. That's the word. Yeah, thanks for the follow. The googly eyes clip. I wanted to bring that back so badly for Halloween. I wanted to do the boobies ghost. And do like a booby version of the googly eyes clip. But I do want to bring that clip back. Sly Cooper? No. Monster Rancher? No. Love Monster Rancher though. I like how it's like, no, I was supposed to be anonymous, but also me going out of my way to expose myself. Beyblade, no. I really can't believe y'all haven't gotten it yet. Y'all are naming a lot of really good ones though. Spyro, no. Okay, Sam said first 5 generations. Atari was first, then NES and Master, SNES Genesis, N64. No, it was within those first 5. So it was within the first 5 that you listed. Salvadorans also kind of shower the same. Yes. So a lot of third world countries or lesser developed up until a certain point. Apparently the Philippines, my kiddo told me this, right? He came back from class one day and he was like, the Philippines is no longer considered a third world country. And I was like, really? Okay. What is it now? Like, how do I explain the ways of which growing up in that kind of environment is? Because it is very different from like a first world country upbringing. I feel like I can't talk to anyone that grew up in America fully about like what it's like, yes, we had a helper or a cook, like a maid or a cook, but it's because my dad's parents had 12 siblings and like it's a multi-generational home. Or my dad was number 6 out of 12. My mom was number 3 out of 6. So you can only imagine how many cousins I have. And only, of course, like a few of them could stay within that main household. But then that's why in the Philippines, we kind of like own the street. Like you buy the houses next door, you build the houses next door. Sometimes the road is like dirt, that kind of thing. It's like, it's not something that's very normal these days per se, or not normal for most people's upbringings. And like a lot of people look at me and they don't believe that I understand that kind of, or that level of poverty per se. But like, it's hard, it's different. But if it's all you know, it is, you know, that's just life. Like you don't really, yes, you kind of look at others and you want what they have kind of thing. But at the end of the day, there's still ways of enjoying like the level of life that you live. Googly Ghost Eyes would have been so good. I know I ordered I'm pretty sure I ordered the, what's it called? The bed sheet for it and everything that I was just going to cut eyes out of. Is it mainstream? Absolutely. It was before the PlayStation. Right? Hold on. Yes, it's a game that existed pre-PlayStation. Wait, so we're guessing, what are the clues? The clues are existed before the PlayStation. It's a game that existed before the PlayStation. It was popular in Japanese and American culture. I think those are the 2 main clues. Oh, and like at least 2 or 3 of the characters are extremely recognizable. I don't know, Drathian, if it was the original definition of third world or the current definition of third world. So I don't know. Like, I don't know if the Philippines has like built itself to the point where it's no longer considered third world, or if there was a change in definition and now it's not abiding by that definition. Oh yeah, the whole Filipino thing, we send huge boxes to our relatives. The balikbayan boxes, yeah? I can't speak Tagalog, but I will say I feel like my pronunciation is okay. I can understand it more than I can speak it. Two was enough? Yes. Honestly, after my parents went through having that many siblings, but back then it was different, right? You would have that many kids to help you with the farm. Um, Not everyone would survive to adulthood. Even in adulthood, many have passed. You kind of want to ensure that you're taken care of in your old age because retirement isn't really a thing, right? There is no saving for retirement then. It was your children are your retirement. Ideally that would still be the case, but nowadays kids can barely take care of themselves either, right? I can barely, well, okay, that's not true. I have risen myself to a point now where I feel like if I kept playing my cards right, I could reasonably care for my parents. And that's my goal. I want to be able to reasonably care for my child up until he no longer needs me. They like hopefully. And then at that point, I do anticipate having to care for my parents or my siblings if that it comes to that. It's just kind of like that's why people had as many kids back then as they did. And it's just kind of like insane to think about, you know? Oh, Sam, I didn't realize that. Sam said, fun fact, the first world, third world country label was originally applied to NATO and Warsaw. First world were the countries that were in the UN. Third world were the ones that fell into communism. Tex-Mex. Yo, fam, I just found out there was a wine at HEB called Fit Vine, supposed to be healthy. Are we doing a taste test? Are we gonna get sponsored by Fit Vine? Yo, Tex-Mex, send me their Instagram. Let me try to pull some clout. Smash Bros, no. Oh, that was the other clue that it was a body paint project that we're going to be doing that falls within furry vicinity, not Donkey Kong. Battletoads. That's a good idea. That's a good idea, Asha, but that is not the thing. Neko, how does it feel to have come this far with everything you do and love? Honestly, it's pretty surreal. When people say like come this far, I don't really know how to take that because the goal is ever moving, right? But just what, 5, 6 years ago, working my desk job, normal anime fan, not knowing a thing about this world, like this side of the internet kind of thing. And then eventually becoming like a cosplayer, like a semi-known cosplayer. I don't want to toot my own horn that much. Sometimes I can, but I don't think I'm not mainstream enough for majority people to think of me as a cosplayer. I will say I feel like I have enough under my belt for people to consider me. What would the classification be? I wouldn't say model, but like a classification of model, like erotic model or something like that. Because I mean, to be a paid model by Playboy is kind of not a small achievement that I do want to like be proud of, you know? And to be able to make a living and thriving off of being an online content creator is like freaking amazing. It's not rare anymore, but it's pretty fucking cool, dude. I'm very, very happy with where things are, you know? Like, what do I have to complain about? Everything is just so fun. I have this amazing community that wants to see me thrive, like people that believe in me way more than I honestly believe in myself half the time. Treese? I have heard of Treese. Isn't that the... I'm pretty sure it's on Netflix right now, right? Now the term is Human Development Index. Got it. Someone has guessed it correctly at some point, so if I haven't said no to you, just know that there might be a possibility. But I'm closing guesses at that because I don't want to give it away. I'm really very, very excited about it. Internet personality. Sure, we'll go with that. Thank you. Like, definitely if you've been following me for a few years, you've seen the quality improve. And that's something I'm proud of, right? Like, I'm always wanting to do better for y'all or like better for myself. And sometimes it's hard to take that step back. That's kind of what kept me from streaming again because I like wanted to have my setup done proper. And even now, it's not 100%, but it's getting there and I'm quite proud of it. And I feel like I want a better webcam. I don't know. I'm watching my... These are the nitpicks, right? This is how you get better by never fully enjoying, if that makes sense. I'm watching the stream on YouTube right now, and the quality seems a little low. I could definitely have it better than that. I already stream with the lights on because the ISO was just like way not good. I like how it looks streaming with the lights off. I was wearing shorts earlier, but then I just tossed my sweatpants on top of it. But look, these are what's the name of this brand again? I forgot. But they're Cowboy Bebop. See, there's Faye. And like all these lines right here, they say Cowboy Bebop, and then there's Ed's smiley faces on there. They're pretty tight. I'm trying to remember what the name of the company is that gifted me these. They're really, really cool. I actually have like a matching hoodie for it too. And I actually live in goblin mode in that. But what I was saying is usually I like streaming like this. I feel like it vibes a lot more. But I've noticed like with the white microphone, it actually makes it a little harder for it to focus and white balance. And then when I try to download the VOD later, it's like really grainy. I don't know. Maybe I'm just nitpicking too much. See, it's having trouble focusing quickly, at least. Too much censoring on that mic? What do you mean censoring? Yes, I still need to do a Faye Valentine cosplay, honestly. Aw, Daniel, saying that I'm a good daughter. Thank you. That's how Latin culture is too, and Italians. Honestly, it's a lot of like less it's a lot of not American culture. Show the hoodie. Let me think. I don't know if it's in like... I don't know where it is right now. It might be in the laundry. It does give cyberpunk vibes. Let me see. What was the name of that? The brand. This is gonna kill me now. This is gonna bother me so bad, chat. But anyway, the reason why the webcam is bothering me because I've been doing research by watching other streams and stuff like that, and I definitely noticed they have good ones. I bought this one because I could have sworn this is the same one I saw Bishojo Mom using, and I really liked how the quality was on that. Back when I jumped on her stream. But she did have more lights available as well. So that's why I've just been streaming with my main light on. I want to ask what those lights were. So I might try to figure that out. But I do think there's a way of just having better quality overall. It's like your PC had to restart. It's okay, we're still here. Toothpick, good night. Have a nice one. Thank you so much for stopping by. What camera setup was it? It's just like a Logitech webcam. It's not like a camera. That's YouTube. It compresses the feed. Does it? Very interesting. I did not know that, Agent. Why? It looks like a penis due to the lighting now. Are you serious, Knives? Really? No, it doesn't. Wait. That'd be really funny if that's really what that looked like. Hold on, let me go look on Twitch right real quick. No. You're crazy. That's all I see. You got your mind in the gutter. All heart. Wait, you agree? It's a very suggestive shape. Wait, does that work for me at this point? Boba, thanks for the follow. I feel like that could work for me. We'll keep it. Exclamation point socials. To get that link tree. Keep talking camera talk to me, Mark. I wish I could talk more with you about it, but honestly, I'm pretty noob. I just do what I do. I might actually, you know what? That might be smart. I could use like an actual camera. Be like a few more cords, maybe. Could make that work. Then we could get like really good quality. What camera would you suggest as a webcam type of dealie? If that looks like a penis to you, then damn. I'm trying not to laugh in the mic while simultaneously showing you the size compared to my face. Don't worry about it, Knives. I love the degen energy. We're all degens here. I walked by my kitchen, had to do a double take. It looks like a sensor or filter blocking something that should not be on screen. Am I gonna get in trouble? It's literally a white mic. What? Not me trying to shove my other mic in here or no, the stand in here and it not working, but it's this one. See? Oh no, chat. I'm just trying to get my all white vibe down. You know, the girly gamer stream. White and pink, ooh woo. That's fucking hilarious. And this is why it's so good to see you stream. My cheeks hurt, stop. Neko, as someone who's been following you for years on Instagram, where it started, and then Twitter, and now here, I want to thank you for letting me be part of your life, and I'm forever grateful for that. I appreciate you, love you, and everything you do, and I admire you and got your back all the way. Neko, thank you. That honestly means the fucking world to me. Like, I know streams and like, I don't know, kind of where I've gone with my content won't be for everyone, but the people that it is for y'all to stick around and like to keep cheering me on just means so much, honestly. Hero, hi. I haven't seen you since my first introduction in SumiCon. I want to go to SumiCon really badly, but I don't know if they're gonna have space for me. I'm still trying to see if I can make it. Are you gonna go again? It's a really big mic. Turtle, I'm so glad your samples came in. Yay! I'm glad you're able to take advantage of that because now it's just 10% off. So getting that free samples with the free shipping, that's why I was pushing that so much. Like it's the only way to get for free stuff was within the first 24 hours of my launch. You won't get in trouble? Okay, cool. All webcams are pretty bad at this kind of lighting setup. You're better off using an actual camera. Okay, got it. All heart. Later on, will you message me or whenever? Will you message me and remind me what cameras I have? I forgot already. I brought them over to All Heart's place because All Heart is actually my close friend and currently playing my photographer slash will be assisting me in some things slash is also involved in conventions that I am part of and other conventions I'm not part of and is overall a very amazing person. She is not a streamer, but I'm just trying to explain why I'm asking for this specifically. Thanks for the follow, Supa. Spike, why do you recommend Shure brand? You can use a DSLR as a webcam, but I don't know how it impacts network and system performance. I feel like it shouldn't impact it very much, but I can also ask Terrible Hime how she does hers because I know she uses like actual cameras for her stream. You'll still go, Hero? Okay, cool. I'm really hoping to get in. I've been trying to contact them, but it's been kind of iffy. I know that the staff really liked having me there last year, so hopefully this year I can come again. Jalia, thank you so much for giving that tier 1 sub to All Heart. All Heart, if you're here, please say thank you. I'll try to lose more weight. You don't have to, but if that makes you happy and it gives you a good like goal post to work towards, then I support you in what you want. Of course, All Heart. We've been working on some pretty exciting things. We have a couple shoots coming up this weekend. We're gonna be doing some Year of the Dragon things, and we will also be doing some Valentine's things because that's gonna be coming up. And she is also coming with me to the big group shoot that I'll be doing in LA. There's a lot of exciting content on the way, guys. I actually need to order some toys. Some new toys. Wow. Wow. My parents are from the Philippines, Supa. But do you Benjamin? Wow! Thank you so much for gifting those tier 1 subs. Year of the Dragon? I don't want to say what zodiac I am. That'll give away my age. That's a doxy dox of my age. That's a secret. But I am very much so my, I believe I'm very much so my zodiac. Splike, do you feel like you really notice a difference between like how you as a viewer experience a Yeti brand versus a Shure brand? I am drinking some cheap Sauvignon Blanc because I had out of a bear cup. Hiccup burp. Because I had a pedicure earlier and I like to get wine drunk at the nail salon because they always pour heavy there. And I felt like keeping that going because Wine Drunk Misha is actually pretty fun, I feel like. Sometimes she's a little crazy. She can get a little nuts. It would be such an achievement to see myself with abs for once. Hero, I feel that. Seeing myself with abs for the first time was such like a thing. And honestly, abs is not a good measure of fitness. I try to tell as many people this as I can. Having abs is not a measure of health or fitness by any means. Fitness can be measured by a lot of things, like just strength, just um, your own personal capability, being like functionally fit. And then there is like aesthetic fitness, which falls into the ab range. And everyone has a different level of body fat that they naturally hold on to. Personally, I hold a lot more body fat than probably the usual. I can put on weight very easily, but that means like I hold a lot of fat as well. Thankfully, I just happen to hold them in the preferable spots. Draythian, thank you for gifting those subs. Wow, we're almost at the welcome back goal. I had to reset that timer because I realized it wasn't counting completely properly. Yeah, you're seeing drinking Misha. Fairbanks, what's up? She's 21 and immortal, forever 21. Ooh. Boo. But I can't vibe with 21-year-olds these days, honestly. Fernando, thanks for the follow. She got a bear cup. It's so cute. It's double insulated, so I can put my coffee in here, and it's super cute. It's like, sometimes I'll just put chocolate milk or like something in here just to make him feel right. Past a certain point of quality, all mics sound the same for streaming. Honestly, I think it's like for streaming specifically. It would be interesting to kind of like between the Yeti and the Shure Yeti didn't focus on my voice. That's okay. I feel like for maybe podcasts, I might focus more on that. Oh my god, Benjamin! Thank you again for all those subs. We hit the goal and more. Wow. Anonymous, thank you for gifting that tier 1 sub too. You guys are so amazing. Thank you. Oh my goodness. You want abs? Don't eat. Honestly. Okay, so for me to have abs, I had to be sub 10% body fat. Like, for sure, absolute at all times abs. I had to be sub 10% body fat. That is extremely unhealthy to maintain as a woman because fat determines hormone production. And like nuking your hormone producing cells like that is like not good for overall balance of health and wellness. So that's why I'm like, okay, there are some guys who are genetically predisposed to maintaining abs easily. That's just a fact, right? Just like there are some guys who are naturally skinny, some guys that are naturally bigger. That's just how it is. It is very few also apply to women. There will be women who are naturally skinny, women who are naturally heavier. But the number of women who naturally have abs is very, very rare. Like extremely rare. And honestly, that kind of keeps me. I subscribe to cosplay is for play and for everyone. But sometimes I want to represent the character a certain way, and it keeps me from cosplaying certain characters, you know? At least I know I can get to abs if I really, really wanted to, although age is also a factor. There have been years that have passed since I had abs like that. But I don't know. I still feel like proving to myself that I could do it was like huge. Preferable spots to me or to everyone else. I used to think, okay, I grew up in the 90s, right? So I grew up feeling like you had to be coke chic, rail thin. Like, you know, Asian girls, all the Asian girls were tiny. My mom never got over 90 pounds until she hit well into her 40s. Like, I don't know how I'm built like this. Okay, I'm lying. I know how I'm built like this. I take after my dad's side of the family who are heavier set women, and they're considered heavier set because no one ever knew about bodybuilding back then. Only to find out now that this is the body of someone that can thrive if they work out, you know? Like, not everyone's gonna like bodybuilder women. Okay, this is gonna get real sexual. Am I allowed to take clothes off on stream? I'm literally wearing shorts underneath. I'm just making an example. It's cold, okay? Oh my goodness. So like, this is just how my body sits. It's, I don't work out only butt like a lot of girls do. I don't do only leg days. I skip a lot of leg days. I skip a lot more workouts than a lot of girls who want to look like me. But when I pose it out a certain way, I know how to pose and I know how to accentuate what's popular these days, right? Which is a butt. I don't have the biggest butt, honestly, but I have really good legs. I honestly say that, like, I have more legs than I do butt. And, like, I maintain muscle somehow. I'm very bad at counting my calories or tracking my macros. Honestly, genuinely. I'm not like trying to play down my efforts, but that's just naturally how my body sits, right? I hold muscle. I don't lose all my muscle after missing a workout like a lot of girls do. See, money. How are you, love? Oh, kind of fit, kind of fat. Genuinely, I look. It's probably a Filipino-made company because a lot of us understand the struggle. Some of us are thin Asians, and some of us are, you know, thicker. Wait, Commodore, I think I missed your question. Hold on. Can you state the question once more? I'm checking. Yay! I'm so glad I reached the goal. Thank y'all so much. But yeah, I'm lucky that lucky, okay, so I store fat in my triceps and my legs, like, a lot. My legs and my hips. Like, my stomach is usually the last place to gain weight. That's just how my body is. Old lady Misha, MILF Misha with abs. I wish. I feel like when I see my abs like kind of peak sometimes. No, you don't have a butt, you have a booty, if not the upgraded version, ergo. Ergo, ipso facto. That's something I'm happy about. I feel like I hear that a lot, that people can tell I work out. I like hearing that people can tell my effort from seeing me. Like, I went to my facialist the other day, or a facialist the other day, and she was looking at my skin. She's like, "You can tell you take care of your skin." And I was like, "Oh, thank you so much." I try. And I don't know, I do put in effort, and I like that it shows, and I'm appreciative when people appreciate it. It is part of my job, right? I probably wouldn't put this much effort or distinction into it if it wasn't. But oh, Commodore, come on. Is that even a question? Of course I agree that Jollibee is fucking delicious. Oh, congrats on losing 45 pounds. That's huge, Commodore. Hero, you're gonna try a water fast for a week so I can drop down weight before SumiCon at least 1 month at a time. A water fast can be helpful if you just want to shed the water weight, but it's not effective in the long run. It really is just if you want to try to see your abs for that weekend, absolutely possible. Or if you just want to kind of like feel your best in that weekend, but it's not something like repetitive I would ever recommend or anything like that. Facialist is a weird name for a profession. Only for you, Knives, with your gutter mind. Whoa, tell me more about that in the Discord, Sam! Exclamation point Discord. Jollibee is so good. Honestly, Austin is the only major Texas city that doesn't have it. There's one in Houston, one in Dallas, one in San Antonio, multiple in some of those cities, but none in Austin, and I fucking hate it. Makes me so angry. Maybe I should point chat lower and be further from the computer. I mean, that would mean Mike come closer. This thing already fell on me once. It scared me. I like how I look when I sit. It does the squish, it does the thing. Squishy the ties. Ah, oh, Commodore Lucky. Your town finally got a Jollibee? Wow. Drathian, that's crazy. I mean, but that's just how that works, right? Like, everyone's gonna be different. Like, height is a huge factor. Like, just genetics is insane. And I never want to be someone that, like, tries to talk about health as if it can only look one way, because I know for a fucking fact that isn't true. 69 viewers. Nice. I have a new streamer chair on the way. I call it a streamer chair because it's definitely catered to aesthetics. Maybe for comfort. I hope it's catered to comfort. But I have a new chair on the way, and I'm very, very excited for it to come. Can any guesses as to what kind of chair it will be? Should we build it on stream? Should you want to watch me struggle with it? So many Jollibee places, lucky. If I could Uber Eats Jollibee, life would just be so much nicer. Are we allowed to show feet on stream? I think I saw somewhere that like someone got in trouble for showing feet on stream. Not that I'm trying to shove my feet in the camera, but I like to sit on my feet. I would go broke. Fucking same. All the family-sized spaghetti. Family-sized spaghetti, chicken joy buckets, all the yums with cheese. Oh my god, the peach mango pies. I would be a little more kind of fat than and a little less kind of fit if that were the thing. 'Tis the streamer way to struggle on stream with cute aesthetic things. No, it's not a cyberpunk. Black Usopp, what's up? How are you? Welcome to the strum. Cannot show feet. Can show feet. Show feet. I like the progression of chat. Cannot. You can. Do it. It just who got banned just for showing feet? I don't know if they got banned, but I think someone got in trouble. I just want to sit on my feet, y'all. I'm not wearing socks today. Of course, palabok. Of course, all the palabok. I love me some palabok, but I will say when I go, I can get palabok other places here. I cannot always get spaghetti. And if you don't know, Filipino spaghetti is very, very, very different from Italian spaghetti, right? We still use the spaghetti noodles, we still use tomato sauce, but we put like, when I make it, I put brown sugar. I don't know what else everyone else puts in it, but I was taught to put brown sugar in mine, so it's sweet. It's actually like very sweet. And we use hot dogs. Hot dogs, and sometimes also I put ground beef in mine also for more meats. But yeah, hot dogs, ground beef, sugar. So it's sweet with hot dogs, and not a lot of people know that. Twitch lets you show oiled up boobies. You should be able to show toes. I did see the oiled up boobies thing. We should try that sometime. Should I just go do that now? I mean, we hit the sub goal. Should I chat, since you're here, would you like to be rewarded with oiled up boobies? I will do that. I will have to put my hair up because I don't like getting all my hair like oiled up. But I am willing to do that. Specifically asking Drathian and Benjamin, because you guys really threw in hard for the sub goal of the welcome backs. Yeah, brown sugar. Drathian, thank you for the gift subs. That doesn't tell me your answer. Oh wait, it does tell me my answer. Your answer. All right. Okay, one more question before I do it. Am I allowed to touch my boobs on stream? Genuinely asking. Or do I have to like oil up off screen and just show up with shining boobies? Not like in an excessive way. Okay, so I can like just moderately move things around. Okay, off screen. Got it. Lucky for y'all, my naughty stream room is just next door. I will be right back. Enjoy the lo-fi. Okay, we're back. The only towel I could find, which I know Dean will love me for this, brought to you. Okay, wait, let me do this properly. This stream is brought to you by Kind of Fit, Kind of Fat Apparel. Enjoy. Not the camera struggling. That was quick. I told you it was like literally next door. I put my office and my stream room right next to each other. Okay, now I will move closer. Can I oil up my thighs too? I'll do that at the next goal. Should we set a new goal? Guys, I'm sorry I'm becoming a meta streamer, but y'all know this is gonna happen at some point. Oh my god, it's fucking funny. Camera can't handle the shine. It can't handle the shine, and the apparently seems to appear to be a badly censored member as my microphone. New goal, new goal. Okay. All right, let's see. Which reminds me, when's the next OF stream? I was thinking next Thursday. Actually, I was thinking of like jumping on stream on Twitch for a little bit and then jumping over there. What do you think? Which videos were we talking about again, Sam? I don't know. If you were not sure, just post it in general. I check general. So, I mean, exhibit 1 of why webcams suck. We will be getting a DSLR. Okay. I will promise this. Of this, I will make a promise to chat. Yes, Kuroshi. Oh, that has definitely been mentioned that the mic appears to be a censored phallus type item. Con crutching for Magfest. We usually do Thursdays. Nice camera. Let's go. Nice camera. Let's do nice camera things. She won't tilt. Okay, we will get nice camera. Okay, now I can sit on my feet. There we go. Hey, look at that. Look at the things we're doing. Oh my god. Wait. Guys, this is why I really enjoy the way the community comes together for a Twitch chat. To create the stream we want to see, I listen to the voice of the people. I am the people's Hime. The people's princess. Flawless segue. Nice advertisement. Oh my goodness. This is too fucking good. Karakal, hi, how are you? Yeah. You see what it's like to be a streamer is just to be a streamer is simply to have a list of reminders and a million open tabs of things that you also need to look into yourself. You can put it in the Misha gifts and clips. Yes. I'm sorry, Lidesty. You can literally have me on in the background as you con crunch and keep you company. Politician mode, the people's Hime. I really do need to get a thick and a thighs emoticon or emote. Someone send me a reminder about that. I really put my chat to work here too. I fucking hate this webcam's auto focus. It happens at the worst times, literally. Kuroshi, no worries. The Rock can be the people's champ, but Misha can be the people's Hime on God. Yes, that is my goal. I was gonna tie my hair back, but I couldn't find a hair tie, so we're just throwing it behind us and hoping it doesn't get in the mess. What if you put gamer subs in the wine? Can you do that? I know you can put like juice in wine and it makes like sangria. Next paycheck, I'm buying you booze. Do I need to add more? Also, if you are in the chat, there were 2 things I received in the mail that I'm not sure where they came from. Okay, so if you ordered me Stitch from Lilo and Stitch as his alien form with 6 arms, please let me know. I didn't get a note with that. Also, if you sent me an item off my wish list that was a gift card, let me know, like recently, because I don't know where those came from. They did not come with a note. The Amazon one should have come with a note, and it did not. But yes, it was a very cute Stitch. Gamer Sub Sangria. Maybe I should tell them to make that. Is Gamer Subs an energy drink? If it is, I wouldn't mix it with the wine. It is. Mine, the one that they sent me, all the ones that they sent me have caffeine. Holds up Stitch and the Samurai manga. I want to read that. I would like to purchase it, not as a physical one though. I would like it on my Kindle. Is that a thing? Or can I read it online anywhere? I have a Viz Media subscription I don't use, and I could probably have other subscriptions I also don't really use. Gamer Sup Sangria. Apparently someone used guacamole and tequila. What? Like as in guacamole, gamer fart, and tequila? This one? Guacamole Gamer Fart 9000? I love this one. Look, when the camera's not focused on me, you can really see the shine. This works for 2 things. I'm going to screen capture this later and use this as an ad. Like this. Wait, right there. Nailed it. Perfect. Everyone will tune into stream now. Giant Snorlax in the background. Phallic item in the foreground. Oiled up boobies and guacamole gamer fart 9000. What isn't there for you in this stream? I'm sorry, 2 shiny Ds? Sir, these are 2 shiny triple Ds for you. Would that, if each is a triple D, does that make it a sextuple D? The most erotic of all tuples? I cannot fucking deal with myself right now. This is why Wine Drunk Misha is just the worst. Big brain booby logic. Oh no. Wait, they make a Hatsune Miku the size of the Snorlax? I have a new Hatsune Miku figure on the way I'm very excited about. And actually I should play this game on stream now that once I learn how to set this up, which it's literally so easy and I'm just so not ready for that step yet. But as soon as I set that up, we could play Taiko no Tatsujin on stream. I have drums at home and I can drum for y'all and it will be very fun. Wine Drunk Misha is fun. Johnny, you literally missed some of the best moments of this entire stream. Ooh, I can read it on the Kindle? Fantastic, Commodore. I will do that with a quickness. Oh, Spike, yes, please tell me again on Discord, where I will remember, because I'm not gonna remember. That would actually be cool. Yeah, Socrates, hi. It's okay, Johnny. I'm sure there's plenty of fun times to go. I'm actually on stream a lot longer than I expected to be. X2, thanks for the follow. Oh my god, yeah, no, that's the problem with big, what's it called? With big figures. Mighty, thanks for the follow. I actually have 2 very large figures. I have not unboxed because 1, I don't know where to put them. And 2, I'm gonna be moving soon and I don't want to unbox them just to try to figure out how to box them again later to be moved safely. May I show you how large these boxes are? That's why I keep looking over here. I'm literally looking at the boxes that are intimidating me. Can I show y'all the figures I haven't unboxed yet and will not be unboxing until after I move probably? Let it cook, Mighty. Let you cook what? You have nowhere to put them? Get them? Okay, cool. Wait. Let me grab a couple. Wait! I didn't update. I didn't update the goal. Shit. That's the wrong one. Sub goal. Let's update the goal. Can y'all still hear me? What are we at? We're at 110. Okay. Let's say what? That is the future. It said Engo must be in the future. This is the future. Nice. Okay, we have a goal for more oil. Yeah. Tattoo check? I only have like 3. Necklace check? I only have this one. Okay, hold on. I'll be back with my figures. Okay, the big ones I literally will not take out of their box, their traveling boxes, so you won't see those. But first, unboxed figures are my Hachi from Nana. This one was pre-ordered a while ago, and she finally came in a little while ago. And she will be displayed with Nana. And if you want to see all of my figures that are out, I have a YouTube video about all my figures, or arranging all my figures. Ooh, ah. So let me shout myself out. S-O, MishaMai. Does this work? Yeah. So that should take you to my YouTube channel, where you could watch those other videos. And also, one of my goals for this year is to become monetized on YouTube, and watch time is a big one. So if you ever just have time that you want to hear me in the background, having my vlogs or videos in your background would be super, super helpful. Thank you so much. And then I do have a link tree. Socials should send you to all of them. Okay, wait. I have to move some stuff around for this. And move this here. Guys, I don't think you understand. Oh God. Well, first of all, how messy my room is. I still have these out from Baldur's Gate. They won't fit on anyone. I never set up all of my posters. So they're very strategically hidden just off screen. There, thanks so much for the follow. So this is one of the figures that I have yet to unbox. I'm sure it's in a box in there, but like I said, I really don't want to take it out until it's ready to be taken out, but that's a smaller one, so hold on. Here is a technically unrelated, but also unboxed figure in the meantime. I got this at a con, and I'm so happy about her. It's Jibril from No Game No Life in her bunny suit, in the best pose, and she's so sexy. Look at hers. Oh, she can go real good with my bunnies. I have a bunny girl shelf, or it was a bunny girl shelf the last time, but I haven't arranged my stuff yet, or not fully properly. This is the other box So I got 2 figures, and I didn't realize how big these were gonna be, but one is Anja Woman and one's Devi Woman. And I'm very excited about setting them up one day. Oh, here you go. Here's a size comparison. I'm 5'4". That's how big this box is. I don't know why I think this is a measuring tool for you, but I feel like... Does this help with your understanding of perspective? Oh my god. Woof. So yeah, those, I'm gonna do an updated YouTube video on all my figures after I move into my next place, which will hopefully be my last place. Because if you missed one of the other streams, it was the first time I announced in public that I bought a house, and I'm super happy about it. Oh no, okay. If you've never watched my OnlyFans streams, you will know now that my skin soaks up oil like so fast. I swear to God, I'm not dehydrated. I'm just... My skin loves the oil, so now it's... Oh, maybe it's because I laid on the box. Open them on stream? You think so? You don't think to open them on YouTube? The YouTubes? Yeah, they're insanely huge. I have fear. I don't know how to display them properly. I'm really hoping I will have the proper space to. We'll figure it out. I have no problem having my figures out in the rest of my place too. Like, that's honestly... I know some people like to keep it contained in one space, but honestly, like, some of my figures are kind of all over. Thank you. Install new floorings later. Gotta convert all that to units of Misha. Now that I've given you enough tools for measurement, we can count in units of Misha. Thank you. I did lay on the boxes. That was unfair of me. I should go put more oil on. Put them on a table or those Roman stand things. I think I'll see how big their bases are, and maybe if I put them on like tables like that, or maybe if I get like just a 2-shelf or 4-shelf, what's it called? Bookcases, then it could serve both as like a bookcase and a stand per se. Oh, like I mentioned, Spike, it's unless you couldn't hear me because I was kind of yelling across stream, it's an Angel Woman and a Devi Woman figure statue, probably statue. Yes, statue. I don't know what the difference between a figure and a statue becomes. Let them sit in the box for a couple days and then you can open them. Yes, of course, for sure. That's definitely the plan, Cookie. Like, the move isn't even gonna be until later too. Linus D, thank you so much for gifting that sub. The move isn't gonna be until around February, I think. No, March. Won't be until March. Thanks for the follow, Ruby. We all know Misha's 5'4", according to the internet. Is that really what the internet says? Because my bust and my hips are way bigger than that. My waist is probably about that. Internet is thirsty. I just saw some girl post about her, like, she didn't even know about this existing. It was like a YouTube wiki or something like that. And like, it had some in-depth information about her like upbringing and her family. And she was like, I wouldn't even know where you would have to look. She loved it. She was like in good spirits about it. She's like, I wouldn't even know where you would have to look in my content to find this information. Whoever did this was very thorough because it's actually so correct. And the number of times I've seen that those things are correct are like pretty slim compared to the times that they're not. So well, that was really interesting. I was like, dude, that's crazy. Kind of cool because I mean, I'm glad it's information she offered up at some point and not just like someone went looking for. But it's crazy that someone like put that together. Have a good night, Shinken. Thanks so much for being in the stream. Next stream will be Thursday. I know, that would be my first thought, Kenshin. But she was in good spirits about it, like I said. She was chilling. Oh, cool, Spike. Well, congrats on the new podcast, and I hope your debut is amazing. Ooh, you're starting off with the heated topics? Sounds like a good first step. Spicy. Would this be more convincing if it was in a wine glass? Or do we like the bear cup? Do you? That's exciting. You like the bear cup? Bear cup above all? Cup is fine? Okay, cool. Here, we're actually hydrating. Crypto. Great Playboy spread, looking great. Thank you. I was very, very proud of my Playboy debuts. My body was peak form. I was ready for that. I had been training. I want to get back to that shape. That's actually what I'm working towards right now. And if you haven't seen it, I believe on YouTube there's a Playboy video of me. I might post that in the Discord too. Exclamation point Discord! But it's definitely a more like slimmed down version of me. Sometimes I'm a little more full, sometimes a little more slim. That's just the waves of fitness, honestly. For me, personally. I wish I could maintain a weight, but I just enjoy it as it goes. Pineapples on pizza heated? I say cook the pineapples on the pizza, but personally I remove them because I don't like the gushers on the pizza when I want to just eat. Are we getting sleepy, chat? I think we're getting sleepy. Just don't call it Hawaiian. Where did that come from anyway? You gotta go, turtle? Alright. Good night. Have a good sleep. Have a good day at work tomorrow. Hawaiian pizza has to have spam on it. Oh my god, I've never had pizza with spam on it. Wow. Canada did that, huh? Plum wine. Don't want to miss another Drunk Misha moment like last time? Don't worry about it. Now that I know that that's allowed on stream, it might happen more often. I, on the other hand, am not sleepy. Okay, I'm not sleepy, but there was some things I wanted to get done on spicier sites that I can't do right meow on this on stream. And it sucks because I can see we have a bunch of viewers and not a ton of chatters because some people are getting sheepies. Incited violence in the chat. You did that again, didn't you, Tex Max? Let me see. Where's my phone? What did I actually have to do after this? Maybe there are things I can do on stream. I gotta do that. I forgot to post my Tuesday trivia. So every Tuesday on my OnlyFans, I do like a Tuesday trivia post where I post like a censored picture and then I do like a trivia question and then I, you know, whoever gets it right within 24 hours gets the uncensored version of the photo. I try to do that on Tuesdays. Sometimes it's Wednesday trivia. I did do a post today for my daily post because I post every day on there. But I do need to make a trivia post tomorrow. I do need to fix... Okay, what was it? I have to fix YouTube... Fix YouTube. I can do that on stream though. Do you go to the gym or play any sports? I go to the gym. I go to the gym. I do yoga. Sometimes I boulder. I don't really play sports. I'm not very like coordinated hand-eye wise. And I never played sports growing up. I don't know. I was thinking of ending it pretty soon. Ugh, I think we're still calling it Twitter, dude. I don't think X will ever take... No one wants to call it X. Texas. It's called Texas because he moves here or moved his companies here. Bouldering is hard, yeah. I usually have to like cut my nails to do it because I like having long nails and you can't do that. It's such a dumb name. It was such a bad rebrand. I don't think he even lives here. He just has his companies here. Twitterverse. That's too long. Too many syllables. X will never be in the internet slang except for the rating. Never liked X. Yeah. X is stupid. That's why I left her. Nice cookie. I like that. Yeah, I still type in Twitter. It's literally in the fucking URL still. It's still called Twitter, so... Tesla, Elon, Twitter, Tex. Wow. That's pretty smart, Tex-Mex. Did you trademark the name so that he'd have to pay you if he wanted to do that? You should do that. Can you trademark Tex? That's in everything. Texas-wise, at least, I guess. Hi, Ty. What's up? Welcome to the stream. He won't pay even if he has to. Damn. That's the biggest fuck you money. The state owns that one? Okay, fair. Sorry, I'm playing with my settings. Started going to the gym recently a few months ago. Glad I started. Dude, it's such good, like, therapy, as in, like, getting out all the emotions or just, like, kind of checking out for a little bit, letting your body just move. I love it. I know, like, okay, I don't love it to where I can do it as much as I used to, but I still appreciate it for what it provides me. Aesthetically, it makes me look the best. Mentally, yoga does a lot and it helps me like enjoy kind of the process a little bit more. Um, and then like other activities kind of do the same. Oh, thank you, Ty. It's going really good. I'm having a great time on stream. Nothing to complain about. Having a little vino. I had oil on me earlier, but then I laid on a box. That's how my night's going. Trying to gain weight at the gym, taking a long time, but hopefully more results soon. It's like a lot about diet and protein intake. I'm behind on anime. I had to finish last year's anime. Okay, I'm watching this anime that I think is newish right now. Something something tricolor window. It's like supernatural, majorly supernatural based. Empoleon, thank you so much for the biddies. Remember that voice from Min of King of the Hill? Is in Ghost of Tsushima? Sushi. Dude, I don't know how to say that. The word Tsushima. That's insane. I didn't realize that. What was I saying? And now the oil is gone because I laid on the box. But we have a sub goal for more oil. So that'll come back at some point. Just like the rum. But where is the oil? Where is the rum? Oily box sounds like a fun time. It was an interesting time. Everyone got to see giant boxes and shiny titties, but not at the same time. And then, you know, different. Stroke that mic. Oh my god. It's, you know, it's doing its white mic thing. This ended up being a lot more successful debut of the white mic than I honestly expected. I thought I was the only one that was going to notice the white mic and I was going to be like, oh, thanks, I got a new mic, maybe, once. But now everyone's like, it looks like a lens flared, censored version of a phallic item member on this stream right next to you. And that is what we call great marketing? Can we call it great marketing? Exclamation point socials? Check out my link tree. Oh my god. You were playing Ghost of Tsushima at the beginning of the stream? Is Tsushima. Is it only Tsushima? It is! Why do I say it with an extra fucking syllable? Tsushima. Ghost of Tsushima. You're so right. Thank you for breaking that down for me. Dude, gaining 30 pounds when you have a fast metabolism is fucking hard. Like, you got this. It's just gonna be a lot of eating. A lot of force feeding type feeling. Like, you're gonna feel like way too full and a lot of like emphasis on protein. James, why are you trying to trick me like that? You can't make it to next week's live stream? It's okay. We're streaming on Twitch like 3 times a week at this point. Yeah. Yep. Spike and Sam definitely established that the white mic looks like a schlong. Thanks for noticing my necklace. Especially when she had it pointed at her booty. Really? I didn't even realize that was a moment. These are good notes to take for, I don't know. Guys, do you think it's worth like clipping these streams and uploading them to YouTube? Like making them shorter, like turning this like 2.5 to 3 hour stream into like 30 minutes or I don't know. Personally, I watch like 20 minutes max, usually. Syllables. There's too much emphasis on the syllables. Overthinking the syllables. Syllables. You guys are misspelling it and I don't know if you know you are. How much should you be eating overall? I'm quite light. Jesus Christ. First of all, I would say track your normal intake, your normal calorie intake on MyFitnessPal very thoroughly, every bite you eat for a week. Track that and then take that calorie intake and increase it by 25%, I would say would be a good goal to make. The amount of protein should be 1 gram per 1 pound of body weight. I think it's actually like 0.8, but if you're wanting to gain weight anyway, you might as well aim for 1-to-1 ratio there. So if you're not at that point, get your protein to match that point first, and then let your other macros, your carbs and your fats fall at that point to like 125% of your usual calorie intake. And then maybe gain that even. Honestly, if you're a hard gainer, put that up to like 150% at some point. When you get to that comfortability, it's going to be a lot. I'm telling you, you will not feel comfortable with the amount of food you're eating. But that's how you gain weight when you're a hard gainer. It may have to be more than that, just depending on how much your actual intake is. Your normal intake, you might find out that you're under eating heavily, especially if you're busy at work and stuff like that. I'm not a trainer, so I will put this out here that I have to have that disclaimer. I'm not a trainer. I'm not a dietitian. I'm not a nutritionist. I don't have any background in that. What I do have is just years of experience and being around like a lot of bodybuilders and powerlifters and performance athletes type of thing. And just kind of knowing that these are like the basic. Honestly, you can find that out by Googling, probably. Writes notes. Schlong might pointed at shiny triple D's. Got it. Short form content has been great to advertise streams. Okay, I think so too. Because like streams are good for really getting to know more about the streamer's personality. But just like getting to even be interested in that, I feel like short form content is the way to go. I'm definitely working on getting enough streams under my belt too to create like a proper ad for it, you know, like a proper like intro video. Why is Streamlabs spamming again? I thought I distanced them enough. Okay, hold on. Let me take a look over here. Which one did it spam at the same time? That one and that one. Oh, I get it, because they're at technically the same intervals. Interesting. So I will make this slightly different. Token mismatch. All right, it's not letting me update that right now. I'll have to do that off stream. I have not done any Pokemon cosplay, surprisingly enough. I did both powerlifting and bodybuilding, Rover. I competed in bodybuilding, bikini. I should have probably been in figure because my legs don't slim up to bikini form whatsoever. But this was also before wellness existed in bodybuilding for the NPC, which is like the big, and I wanted to compete with all the big boys, right? Or big girls in bodybuilding. So I competed in that. And then that same year, and this is, I didn't have any workout background or anything. I'd been working out for about a year before I stepped on stage with no sports background, no working out background. Thanks for the follow of avocado. Um, I didn't have any background in any activities or things like that. So starting fitness was scary, but I competed in bodybuilding and then I took 9 months. Rover, thanks for the follow. I took 9 months of strength training because aesthetic training or bodybuilding training and strength training is completely different. And that same year, I stepped on the powerlifting platform. And just right off the bat, I mean, it's not super impressive for my weight, but for a girl, it kind of is. My bench press max in competition was 135 pounds. In the gym, it was 155. And then my squat was 250 pounds and my deadlift was 303 pounds. So that was my first ever competition, my powerlifting competition. With only 9 months of strength training. I didn't have any strength training before that. I was like purely aesthetic training, which is completely different from training for a 1 rep max. And yeah, so that's kind of a little bit of my background. I mean, I've been training ever since then, but more casually, not competitively by any means. I think I would like to compete in bodybuilding again. Maybe if I got some more of this content creation down to a little bit more of a science. Like honestly, life can get kind of crazy with all the travel, especially that I do for like conventions and like to visit my friends and like collaborate. Um, but if I found a way to do more streaming and maybe YouTube, and then, like put collabs on the back burner or like cons on the back burner, which honestly cons kind of already are, I could definitely see myself doing bodybuilding training again. I would really love to step on the stage again now that they have uh a category that fits my body. So bikini is like overall just very like slim looking, right? Muscular but slim. Figure is way more full proportionally. Wellness is what they created in the middle that had existed before in like Brazil and stuff like that, and those kinds of like official settings, that was smaller up top but rounder on bottom. So a little bit more like my actual natural build where I have like full legs, but my upper body isn't like buff per se. And then after that, there's women's physique and then women's bodybuilding, which goes in and out of existence. Like, I don't know if that exists or not right now because women's bodybuilding is so heavy on more of like, how like men's bodybuilding is kind of like monstrous at this point. It's just kind of like see who's going to get bigger or who can be the biggest. I honestly, I consider that personally, I hope I'm not offending anyone, but monstrous in size. It's very much so like the Baki, the Taguro, the things that you don't think are like humanly possible is what they kind of push for. Personally, I like the look of classic bodybuilding, which is now also a category for men's bodybuilding. And it's the classic physique. So physique is more of like that beach look, which is also like bikini, where you have a fuller upper body and like a slimmer lower body, but they wear like the board shorts where it's long to their knees, so you don't really see their legs per se. So that's called like men's physique. And then there's classic bodybuilding, where it looks like the 80s, like Arnold Schwarzenegger, right? So like 80s, like very well proportioned. But then there's men's bodybuilding, which is like very, very big, very large, clearly enhanced. No way in hell that that's natural. Absolutely impossible at that point. And then there's open bodybuilding, which literally means there is no weight limit. You can be as large as you want. You have men above 300 pounds, I don't even want to say a number, sub 6% body fat. Definitely sub 6%. I know for men and women, it's very different. I know for women, below 10% is dangerous. For men, you guys don't have to produce hormones the same way women do. So like it's like sub 5 or 4 even. I think you can get like very, very like small with the body fat. Anyway, I'm going off on a thing. That's my little bodybuilding rant. Yes, wellness is considered slim thicky. I would definitely do bodybuilding again. It makes my body feel tired in a way that I can manage. When I was doing powerlifting, which also I quit powerlifting when I got my boob job done. There are women who still do it, but for the health of your implants, it's not wise to do all that friction, if that makes sense. Like friction, because my implants are submuscular, so they had to cut open my muscle to put it under the muscle because it looks more natural that way. Which means my healing was a bitch because my muscle had to reattach to itself and everything like that. Anyway, I no longer want to powerlift. It was very taxing on my central nervous system, which if you don't know what that feels like, be grateful because you just feel like you were literally hit by a truck. Versus if you've just been working out a lot, you did a lot of reps in the gym and stuff like that, you're fucking tired, but it's okay. It's a manageable kind of thing. I don't know how to explain it, but the tiredness that you feel from the different styles of training is very large. Like if you concentrate on a certain style of training, whether it's aesthetic, which would be higher reps, or for strength, which would be a little bit more on the low rep side, like less than 10 reps, you'll know exactly what I mean because you're pushing for a different kind of performance. She said to girl level. I'm saying like when to girls all fucking, this is only 35% of my strength. That's what these bodybuilders be playing with, man. Like they'd be like, this is only 35% of my strength. And then they show up for Olympia, like, this is only 60% of my strength. And then they like show up again the next year. They're like, this is only 70%. You're looking at 83% right now. I'm like, why are you doing this? Why, for what? What reason? Jesus, thanks for finding me attractive when I'm on a huge fitness, very specific rant. Cheers to that. I honestly feel like it's worse than He-Man. He-Man was still made during that 80s thrive of like still aesthetic proportions. I know that sounds crazy because He-Man is crazy proportioned, right? But that's still a somewhat human achievable form. You and the Barbles and Anime Milkers playlist to hit weights. I wonder if one day the gym will let me take over the playlist. No whammies. No whammies. Thanks for the follow. No whammies. Whammy. He-Man was over proportion. Okay, hold on. Wait. Let me look this up right now. Bro, no. When I tell you, this is standard gym bro these days. He was slightly over proportion. Okay, maybe in the new one, the Netflix version, they buffed him heavy. But I'm looking at like the old Masters of the Universe. He was like built as fuck, but I feel like they would still have Lou Ferrigno play him. And that would be good. But to compare Lou Ferrigno to like any bodybuilder these days, you would kind of see what I'm talking about. Let's see, Lou Ferrigno Hulk. Yeah, I think I know what I'm saying when I say this. He-Man looks like Lou Ferrigno Hulk. And to say that that's not disproportionate may speak to how much I've been in the gym community, but I don't think I'm wrong. Look at God. Mr. Olympia 2023. Let's see. Empoleon, Min's voice actor, voices a character named Lady Masako. She did a wonderful job. Oh, that's awesome. Thanks for the biddies. Mr. Olympia, who was it Bunstead? Lunsford, Derek Lunsford in 23. I don't know who did in 20. Oh wait, we're in 24 now. Sorry guys, I don't know what year I'm in. So let's see what Derek Lunsford looks like. Hey, can I put this on stream? Yeah, bro. Ugh. Okay, hold on. Let me catch up. He-Man was over proportion. Okay, that's what I'm arguing now. Did you not see how strong he was? Okay, strength and proportion are different things. Like I'm saying, aesthetically strong looking versus physically strong are different things. Had muscles in places that you were not supposed to. Okay, that's not my fault. Thanks for the follow, WK. Modern male bodybuilding goes way beyond He-Man. Thank you, Agent. That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Modern male competitive bodybuilding in the National Physique Committee or the Olympic scale is way beyond what the 80s even deigned to think possible for the physical body. Okay, like when he was drawn in the new versions, he had all those muscles that you're not supposed to have. Like, okay, that's normal-ish because like a lot of guys that don't like, or a lot of artists that don't study actual physique don't understand where muscles are supposed to be. And sometimes it's taken as like an artistic thing because in like, take Baki, for example, I think it's really cool how they make his back look like a demon and how like, technically you could maybe kind of see how it would look like that in real life or how it could look like that, but it couldn't really look like that in real life. I'm just skinny as fuck trying to put on this. I know, I'm sorry. We got stuck. We went down like a bodybuilding hole here. Oh yes, I'm still here, Toothpick, but I swear to God, I'm going soon. Lou was my favorite Hulk. I met him as a kid and that's why Hulk is my favorite. Tex-Mex, I will tell you, you were probably one of the only people I've heard that have had a good encounter with Lou Ferrigno. I don't hate on the man for his hustle, right? But I will say that literally every other person that I've heard talk about an actual life encounter with Lou Ferrigno, Black Mob, thanks for the follow, has not been positive whatsoever. It's been kind of like don't take my picture unless you pay me kind of interaction. Again, I can't hate the man for his hustle. He's a very public figure, has been so for a very long time. He's probably tired of it. And, you know, get your bag, whatever. But I don't know. Personally, as a smaller public figure, I would, I don't know, be more chill to my fans. But what was he like when you met him as a kid? Where did you meet him? Tell me more about that. Drathian said, sorry, was busy, but yeah, you're right. Men's bodybuilders now look like how monsters looked in the 80s animes. Like, not how the heroes looked, how the monsters looked is what I'm saying. Like, how the heroes looked was one thing. And that's not how things are anymore. Lundgren played him in the He-Man movie? Really? Arnold and Stallone they're crazy. Okay, I'm not saying they're crazy, but they're achievable. Okay, the guys that are currently on the Mr. Olympia stage, it's like they had that perfect mix of like great, literally made for this genetics. Like, I don't know, I know at least a couple of them are legacies, right? Like their dad was a very popular bodybuilder who's definitely like been on the up and up, kind of like set them up for success here, right? Like I'm talking like Labrada. They were given every opportunity to succeed in this. They already had the genetics for it. They have the perfect drug like protocol in place. They have all the training, all the facility, all the time, all the money, all the connections to be able to skyrocket themselves into success, right? And it's a different beast. It's a completely different beast. Clay hands, you want me to flex my bicep? I will do it once, but, and this sucks. This is what sucks. On YouTube, there's no channel points. So I can't even tell you that you have to earn that with your channel points. But my bicep's pretty small. I don't like work out arms, honestly, anymore. I like my shoulders a lot more. Here, hold on. I said once, but... There you go. Lou was good to me. Yeah? Really, Daniel? So you also met him? Tell me more. We were talking about Dolph Lundgren was better looking He-Man than Lou would have been. Everyone is now on that Dorian Yates type grind. I used to think Ronnie Coleman was a bit much, but holy shit, that's what I'm saying. Ronnie Coleman. For Ronnie Coleman to not be like insane? How is this real life? Like, you genuinely, you have to have all those things that I said in place for that to be like a thing. Like, you have to have the pedigree, the fucking connections, because honestly, bodybuilding is such a political sport. Like, I'm sure like every sport at that level has to be, right? But the money they make from it isn't even all that. There's not good money to be made. It has to come from like sponsors, and even then, it's truly a love of the sport. There's no sport other than like, I don't know, like football, or there's no individual sport, okay? There's no like Olympic level sport that pays enough to warrant how much it costs to be an athlete in that sport. I worked in IT as a systems admin. I know you used to work in IT. What did you used to do? It's hard for me to say, Johnny, because I worked as a systems analyst, specialist at a higher degree for a very specific program. That I feel like if I gave too much info away, would it really matter at this point? I used to work for the state, okay? So I used to work for the state, and I worked in the program that specialized in food stamps and Medicaid, TANF, state provided programs and things like that. So I would do the systems analysis for that specific program. So when I say like I used to work in IT, it's such a broad term because I didn't used to do like desk side support or anything like that. That's why I don't know how to set anything up. I don't know how to fix things when it comes to like, I don't know how to build my computer. My friends help me with that. Like, I don't do desk side support. What I do, or what I used to do, was I knew the rules for how a specific system used to work. And that's what I used to do. I was friends with the system supports analyst though, or the desk side support. Yes, bodybuilding today is like MCU Hulk. That is absolutely what I was getting at, Kenshin. I feel like it's next level beast, like monster mode. Brian Shaw and Eddie Hall are stupid strong but don't look like He-Man. Yeah, no. That's why we're saying, like, I'm specifically stating now, like, performance versus aesthetic is a very different. Thanks for the follow, Vilo. People hate Lou, honestly. Wait, you also met Lou? Drathian? Bongbarian, thank you for the prime sub. How are you, dude? It's been too long. I miss you. You were also like 4 Tex-Mex? Okay. Drathian, I was a volunteer at a con. He treated volunteers like shit. That's what I'm saying, Drathian. That's what I'm saying. I've literally never heard a good thing about him. I'm sorry. That's just, if I ever saw him in public, it would be one of those things where, like, don't meet your hero kind of moments where I would just not, I'd be like, oh, cool, I saw Lou Ferrigno in real life. I would not go up to him because I feel like that would kind of ruin my day, and I wouldn't want that. Plus, it's like, you're Lou Ferrigno. You haven't been Hulk for like 40 years. Maybe tone it down a little. And yet, he still does have that power of, like, recognizability. Oh, he signed your Hulk shirt? Your parents probably paid like 20 bucks for that. I'm not, dude. I'm unhinged. He and Arnold had a body feud in the 80s. I will say, Arnold was like literally a known fucking bully. He would literally mentally bully the shit out of his fellow competitors. He would do the meanest things, man. He would hide. It's in like all of the fucking documentaries. I really, if you've never seen them, I highly suggest what the fuck is it called? Iron something. Pumping Iron. Yes. I highly suggest Pumping Iron. Please watch that. 1 and 2. They're very funny. But anyway, Arnold is known for mentally fucking with his competition because he knew that if he could get them to fuck up on stage, just not concentrate enough on the routine, or just like, I don't know, just throw them off a little bit. And these were soft boys. Like, when you watch those videos, you notice how much, like, old bodybuilders, honestly, even bodybuilders nowadays, it's very hard to find like a true, like, tough guy bodybuilder. They're soft boys, they're sweet boys, they're big teddy bears, right? That's true for a lot of powerlifters too. I'm not saying fuck with them. I'm saying, you know, they're sensitive. They're much more in touch with their femininity than you might expect. He would like bully them, and that was like his toxic masculinity way of like getting an upper hand on his competition. It's just so fucking funny to me. So I would not be surprised if Arnold tried bullying Lou. Maybe one day I can meet people with the right stories to tell me these things. Oh my god. Capital! Wait, thank you so much for redeeming that gun show. I will do a proper one in like a little bit. Starts doing a whole routine. That's me. Sorry. Wait, so you can't get big like pro bodybuilders without doing some kind of drugs? Toothpick? No, absolutely not. You have to be on like the drugs of the drug. You can't, at this point, you cannot even compete on the amateur level without drugs. This is why there's a natural committee at this point. You have to join a natural, fuck, what's the word? You have to join some place that tests, because no one is natty. No one is natty. No one is natty. I will tell you right now. Not gonna lie, you're bigger than me. Like I said, look, I fucking build and maintain muscle very well. The less money, the more political it gets, Drathian. Ouch. Several wrestlers, most of them are nice. See, Capital, that's the thing. I think Wrestlers, some of them, okay, a lot of them are very big, but I have heard very good things about God, I wish I was better at names. The Undertaker. The Undertaker lives in Texas. I've had several people run into and like spend time with him. I've heard very good things about him. I do think wrestlers are different than other mainstream popular people because they genuinely cater to children and like their fan base used to be. I don't know if it still is to this day, but their fan base for like the WWE used to be like a lot of children, right? So I feel like it would be more of that, like, you cater to your fans way more than you would if you were like some fucking hotshot A, B, C, D, E lister LA guy. Correct, Splake. I was more software based, IT than hardware. Ketchup, what's up? How are you? Bongvarian, I really hope we get to do a con again soon. I don't really have a con list per se, but do you for the year? Dude, honestly, Arnold like mentally fucking with people kind of makes him the perfect politician. Like he was made for that. I respect the guy. I don't typically like politicians, but come on. Wait, was it really? I need to rewatch Pumping Iron. It's been too long. The second half was him bullying Lou. Fucking why? Dude, literally all bodybuilders and powerlifters that I know personally, all of them are so sweet to kids or try to be, or they, hey, nice to meet you. Like they'll be kind to kids, right? I think you have to be a fucking sociopath to hate children. Because, yes, kids can be annoying, but they honestly don't mean to be. And you know they don't mean to be. It's not their fault they're children, right? Barbarian, you're doing Katsu in San Japan. I need to do San Japan this year. I really, really, really want to. I was supposed to last year. Something happened. I forgot what. I really want to go. I'm honestly surprised that Arnold did not run for president. I honestly swear to God thought he did. He was doing the whole social media thing. He's got a fucking donkey that he lets into his house, a pony. They just walk into his house and eat at his table. And I don't know anything. I don't keep up with politics. I don't know anything about his politics or political stance. Um, and he does the social media thing so well. He knows how to keep his audience and how to be lovable even when he's an asshole. And that's such a rare trait, dude. Oh, you need to be a born citizen to run for president? Really? I didn't know. Oh, Bongbearian, I love that San Japan is gonna be an anniversary one for you and your girlfriend. That is so fucking cute. I want to meet her. I haven't met her. He's a personality. He's absolutely a fucking personality. I'm gonna be there with some streamers. Spike, you're gonna be at San Japan. Last year's San Japan was fun as fuck. Okay. All right, we're adding it to the fucking tabs. San Japan 2024, not 2004. Okay, when is this? August to September. Alrighty, that'll be right before birthday month. Birthday month is September. And birthday month, I try to both go hard on the content and take a trip for myself, which typically ends up being to some kind of island vicinity. So that'll be a busy month. That's probably why I couldn't make it last time, but I will absolutely fucking try to make it this time. I like going to that one. Tex-Mex, that was where we first met and where I did a if I didn't have 3 wedding and bachelor parties this trip, you go to San Japan. You're telling me you're not going? I was just gonna talk about our anniversary of when you got to see me do a magical girl transformation in the middle of a what was it? Ladybeard and who? Baby Metal? Was it? Yes, I'm a September baby. Wait, so what y'all are telling me is I can run for president. Deadlift Lolita, that's what they were called, right? It was Ladybeard and Psyche Reika. I think it was Psyche, not or I don't think it was Sakai. I think it was Psyche Reika. That was so much fun. I was in cosplay, so this is a story. I met Tex-Mex, and we had been online Instagram friends for a little bit now, and we hung out at the con for a little bit, and I was like, hey, I really want to go to this concert because like I've told y'all, San Japan had the best concerts for bringing in people from Japan to Texas, which was like very unseen and people that you never would get to see otherwise. And I don't know if they brought it back stronger since COVID because it had to fall off, obviously. And President and I was in cosplay as that was my very first time cosplaying. I was Tora from what was the name of that anime? It was based on the Zodiac. Anyway, I was a tiger character because I loved her. And I was uncomfortable and I bought a t-shirt. So I slipped the t-shirt on. This is in the middle of the concert, right? I slipped the t-shirt on and then I was like slowly peeling off parts of me underneath it, slipped some shorts on. And I guess I did it really fast because ever since then, Tex-Mex has referred to it as his first time witnessing a real life anime girl transformation. Oh, not Fruits Basket. No, I wasn't that girl. It was a very not as well known anime that I chose for my first cosplay. Okay. How often did you train to gain muscle and size? So, like I said, honestly, I don't have to train very hard to gain muscle. Honestly, most of my issue is building muscle proportionally. So, naturally, I don't have very wide shoulders. I have to like build my shoulders up in proportion to like my arms and my legs and things like that. I don't have very good genetics for building upper body, but lower body wise, it just happens. I don't have to work that hard at it, honestly. I will be right back. Bathroom break, and then I will add more oil while I'm at it, and then I will do a gun show because that was requested. Let me go back to YouTube chat. And then that may or may not be where we end the stream. Also, I just realized we are not technically in a royalty-free playlist. Naughty, naughty. Big Texas Comic Cons? No, I haven't been. I've been meaning to, though. Mike, what's up? Chatandra. It's been a good little second. How have you been? I will be right back. Boop, boop. Should I toss on the be right back screen? No, I like popping back. Okay, I'll be right back. really. Woof. Spin chair, spin. It's a chair stream. Okay. Maybe lower than that. And my hair's tied up because I put on a lot more oil. Let me see if I can get the lighting right. I put some on my legs for y'all. Is that allowed? Okay, that was pretty impressive. I can see it from the reflection on my stands, and I can actually see how good that lat spread was. And now I'm gonna watch it on delay on the Twitch on the YouTube stream. Yeah, that was a damn decent lat spread. Pat myself on the back for that one. Did you see it? Can't get very much of the lats from the front because I feel like my boobs are too big. But okay, there. I think there. Not too shabby, methinks. What do y'all think? Again, kind of fit, kind of fat. They're not actually sponsoring this. Kirby in the back is just like with the little horns on his head. Thanks, guys. I don't know. Like I said, I'm just now getting back into training more. I'm 5'4", yeah. Long leg oil. I don't have long legs. I photograph long, though. Junie Tyson, that's the one I was talking about. Thank you, Kid Creator. That was my very first. Oh, sorry. Apparently that's loud. That was my very first cosplay. It was from Tora from Junie Tyson. Suplex meh. That's just the vibe I give off, but I'm so nice. All right, chat. Well, I'm really glad. I always love ending it on a gun show. Let's define nice. Thank you so much for being here. I will catch you again on Thursday. Not sure what I'm going to be doing yet. I did get a new monitor as well. I have to set that up and see how that goes. If it goes well, I can do Baldur's Gate. If I don't feel like doing that, I might do a fitness workout stream. We'll just see how it goes. But have a great night. Thank you, everyone. Thanks for the reminder to hydrate. Benjamin, Toothpick, Splike, Drathian, Cookie, Capital, Tex-Mex, Sam, Knives, Kid. Thank y'all so much. Agent, Linus D, everyone that gifted subs during the stream. I truly appreciate you. Neko, good night. Okay, thank you. Don'ts. Bye. Have a good night, y'all. I will see you on Thursday.